But they do that. I think they planned it like that because the Spider-Man, every motherfucker that was gonna, I know it's 90% of the people that was gonna get Spider-Man and pre-order that shit like a mother. Because I did it day one. I can pre-order
Mm-hmm.
digital. Then here they ass come with this bundle. Damn.
Nigga, that quick.
I said, well, fuck it. You got to go.
What up, sick? What it do? Yeah, we late, nigga. You know how it is. Niggas is still late, nigga. We just started it just to start.
We on air now?
Estás? Yeah, we on air.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What's up, sick? What's up, sick?
What's up with it? Garuda, Savage, Simply Deep, what's cracking? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Del episode Toy Maya, bien nigga.
Damn.
That was Cambodian and Spanish for you niggas. How we go? What's up, Mr. Harris?
Hey, what's that?
What's up, family? What's up, family? How you doing?
Chilling. How it is? I'm up in here now. I got my new throne. No, I don't, nigga. It's an old chair, my nigga. But still, nigga, I'm sitting in a new old chair, nigga. Trying to do one of these podcasts. These motherfuckers, my job has been kicking my motherfucking ass. I feel like nobody's king. How many times I done said hi to my boss past week? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my nigga. But what's good with y'all, man? Go ahead and get y'all intros in.
Oh, yeah, I just got in. We went and saw The Equalizer. It was garbage, but she liked Denzel, so that's fine.
I smelt it too. I was like, that movie might be garbage, my nigga. I was smelling it, nigga. You just confirmed it.
Yeah, I like Denzel too, but this did not float anything. So I wanted to go see the Cario movie. She wanted to go see Denzel, so we did all you can eat ribs before that. So I gave in. It wasn't a big deal. I want to sleep in that bed tonight, not on the couch.
Yeah, real shit. I would have went to sleep during the movie, nigga, with the itis, eating all you can eat ribs, nigga. Real,
yeah.
Lock the fuck up.
Nigga, I've been on the couch so long, I don't even remember what a motherfucking room is at, nigga. I keep walking in my son's room like, damn, what the fuck? That's how long she had me out here, bro. Oh, man. Oh, but yeah, what's up, everybody? It's Big Money, man. Come fuck with us hard. We waiting on the other family members to get here. Thank Craig for coming out, kicking with us again. Hey, Craig, man, that's a man. Hey, man, that's crazy. Y'all, that's bad, man. The family, Craig be here way before family be here. He was here when I came on. I was like, damn, how he get here?
It's Friday night, so I'm an old man. I got an excuse to be at home.
Yeah, real shit.
I'm supposed to be out there running the street.
Yeah, I feel you.
It is what it is. You know, that nigga Draco gonna be late. You know what I'm saying? Niggas at work and shit like I was last week. Nigga, it's busy time. It's summertime, so it's busy time for businessmen, my nigga. It is what it is. That nigga Vidiot is with his brother, so he ain't gonna be on as usual on Fridays. And Diver is most likely at work. You know what I'm saying? Listening to tractors and shit. So it is what it is. Fatal might be on. He in Canada, so it's gonna take some time for this signal to reach his Canadian, you know what I'm saying, hotel room that he in right now. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, my nigga. Hey, much love, nigga. I'm gonna send a nigga $5 so he can get a new ice bucket, my nigga. You know how it is. I look out for my niggas, you know what I'm saying? But he might be here. Other people might or might not be here. Y'all know how Fridays is, my nigga. Y'all niggas know how Fridays is. What's up, Black? What's up, the Black Ranger? What's up, Nico? Cracking nigga. What's up, support gamer? Big kid,
Nico,
the one and only. What's up, my nigga? Nigga, Al, Arian, what's cracking, my niggas? Got the regulars and some new niggas. What is it? Hey, Lil Tussin. Go in the corner and do some goddamn push-ups, nigga. You knew, nigga. But everybody else, what's up, niggas? My niggas know what it is, man. Let's get to these baby topics. I want to talk about the play. This is like a subtopic. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man came out with a new trailer at Comic-Con, like a motherfucker. I don't know if y'all see my video, but I had to put one of those comparison videos out. And they got that PlayStation, man. That Spider-Man PlayStation, my nigga.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, how many niggas is trading in they black one for the red one, my nigga?
Yeah. Gotta go. It gotta go.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine. Mine over there, like, hey, what the fuck you looking at? Mine, my PlayStation is a dude. So that motherfucker look up and what the fuck you looking at, cuz? I'm like, nigga, I'm about to get Spider-Man up in this motherfucker. You ain't been paying rent, nigga. Nigga, so yeah. I'm thinking about picking it up. I might just have to do that. What about y'all?
Go ahead, Craig.
I was like, no, I'm good. That game's already pre-ordered. I was somewhat excited about it, but once I saw this last trailer, I was like, damn. And that was a surprise. I've talked to 2 people that are actually out at Comic-Con, and they didn't expect that, with all the news they got today. But they didn't expect that long of a, and I got getting some hands-on time with it, so playing it. So shout out to Sony for giving Insomniac they're treating them. They're giving them a first-party treatment with the rollout that they've got. This is what it's like to be under the Sony umbrella, so to speak. Even though they're independent studio, Spider-Man's an indie game. That's what I keep telling me. They're an independent game. So, but yeah, shout out to Sony for doing that, and shout out to Insomniac for finally slaying these people about who owns the IP and who approached who with what. I'm just glad they were able to do that. So I'm excited about it. It really got me going. I was like, man, I'm really excited to go play this now.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Hey man, listen. Like family said, bro, I'm rubbing on my baby now. Like, damn, you got to go, fam. You got to go, baby. I gotta go get the side chick, man. Hey man, hey man, you know what? Have y'all? I looked at a couple of things and Thrash. Did y'all see? Like, do y'all remember? Because everybody was saying that they gotta come with a console. They gotta come with a console, and all like what they call them, like the markups. You know how the fans be putting them? And it look almost just like the markup. 90% of them, bro. Like, and then you get the game for free. That's the shit. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that almost got me to go get it, but I already got the game. I'm happy. I mean, I'm good. But shout out to
Craig, fam. I got it too, baby. I'm going to get it ready. I pre-ordered. Yeah, I'm going to get that motherfucker, fam. I'm going to get it.
Niggas burnt out. Oh, we 8 niggas up in here. Nigga Ian and Royal. Royal think he getting away with not having to take out the trash because he called in and said he was gonna be late. Nah, nigga. Nope. Keep the trash, nigga.
I always called in.
This nigga Ian. Yeah, Ian like I ain't nigga Ian like I ain't late. I'm just here, nigga.
Yeah, I just finished having dinner.
You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that?
What's up,
Royal? Man.
What y'all thinking about that PlayStation, my nigga?
Hey, it's dope, man. I actually
awesome.
want to copy for real. I'm not gonna lie, that's just fresh as fuck, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, better than the God of War.
With the white symbol on it,
yeah,
and the little blue accent, man.
Clowning,
boy.
That shit gonna sell buckets. I think it's gonna sell more PlayStations than God of War did, bro.
I mean, you can't buy it in certain neighborhoods. You know, you can't be coming home with all red PlayStations.
Mine included. Mine included. I got a low key just sneak in the house, right, nigga, and you know what I'm saying, dress it, wrap it in a blue bag or something, my nigga, because.
No, it's dope, and you already know I don't even have a PS4, so that's just looking real good, especially because my PS4 is like fucking up now. You know what I mean? I don't have a Pro, so that's just looking real good right now. Plus, it comes with a game, like Big Money was saying. Man.
Yeah. Wait a minute, your PS4 fucking up?
I mean, it's been fucking up.
Like an inch. Yeah, been.
Damn.
That shit cut off on his ass.
I was thinking about giving this one away, and you know what I'm saying, copping that one. Because I always give my shit away at the end of the generation anyways. You know what I mean? I might trade this one in, cop that. Once PS5 come out, I'll give this one away. I was thinking about that.
And that's a collector's thing too, that Spider-Man. That's a collector right there.
Yeah, a lot of people might just buy it for that. So
yeah, I'll never give a shit about that. I buy a system to play games on it.
Yeah,
I don't collect shit.
Comic book community, they're really covering it heavy. So it very well could outsell God of War. I didn't think it would. But,
me neither, but I'm starting to think
real
so
shit,
now.
man. I think it will. Like, I think God of War is a better game. I know we haven't played Spider-Man yet, but I feel like God of War is a better game. But I feel like Spider-Man is going to outsell God of War. You know, because just the name is so big, man. It's Spider-Man. There's dudes in countries where they don't even have electricity and they know about Spider-Man. Like,
that's true.
How you gonna stop like such a big name? Like, would you say Arkham Knight, if like the Arkham series, it was just a PlayStation game, would it still outsell God of War? Probably. You know what I mean? Same way with this game, man. Like, that's just the way I see it. Like, this, I'm a betting man. And I would put money on Spider-Man selling more in any category. If you want to say first 3 days, first week, the time in which they be selling, whatever the case, man, I think it'll beat God of War in any kind of category when it comes to sales. But as far as a better game, I still feel like God of War is probably the better game.
Yeah.
I'm confident for sure. I'm confident with the PlayStation or not. I don't know for sure. That game's a day one. Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That shit going, boy. Look. So what y'all think is gonna do in the first month?
The first month?
I can't.
Yeah, first.
I can't call it, dude. I cannot call it.
If I put out a number, that sounds super fanboyish. It's gonna sound super fanboyish if I say it. I feel like it might hit 10 the first month. I feel like
you said 10?
Yeah, it might hit 10.
Yeah, hey man, look, I was about to say 8 or 9, bro. I'm thinking 8 or 9.
Because this God of War do like 5 in the first month, right? It did 5 mil in the first month, right? Something like that.
Yeah. God of War 3 days, 3 million.
Yeah. What's that noise? It's like somebody's getting choked.
Yeah, somebody playing something.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Hey, I've been at work, my nigga, so I'm catching up on shit.
I say it does solid. I think it does like I say it does a little over 2 million.
In the first month?
In a month? In a month?
Damn, Craig.
Nah,
it's not low. I mean, it's not like it's a bad.
I mean, no, that's not low, but for Spider-Man though, for not just Spider-Man, but for a big deal Spider-Man.
Damn.
I think in 90 days it'll be closer to God of War numbers. It's gonna do well, but I would come in low. I would come in low for that month. We gotta wait for those scores to come out.
Come on, think about it. We got Venom just now. We got Venom coming out. I think somebody said it was trash. I'm not sure. But then you got that coming out. You got Spider-Man. We got the Spider-Man memes of him dying by the hands of Thanos. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Spider-Man. And on top of that, you got the console looking like sexy with Spider-Man symbol on it.
It does look good.
I'm thinking myself. I'm thinking that it'll do 6 in a month. I think the first 3 days of match God of War, if not beat it, but then in a month it'll slow down. After that, then I think most people gonna wait for the holiday season.
Well, what's the pre-order? What's the pre-order number?
That's a good point.
I don't know. You know, Sony not putting out no pre-order numbers like Microsoft is and shit. Our pre-orders, pre-orders are the best.
I'm just coming in low. It's not like that's a horrible number, but a solid 2 million in how many days is it going to be? It's only going to count.
Yeah, that's right.
It's only going to count for about 20 days. So
true.
I feel like we should like calculate it more within the first week sales, not within the first month, because that's way too hard. If you say first month, do you count the month that it came out or the full 30 days? You know what I mean? So it's really easy just to do the first week. I feel like it's going to hit over 3 mil within the first week, man. I think it's going to like.
I think it'll beat God of War in the first 3 days. Like Chili Hog said too. He said the Spideyverse movie coming out too. So it's like you got that hype. You got all kind of different hype. And they showed Miles Morales in that newest trailer.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. They capitalize on all your favorite Spider-Man. You want Peter, you got Peter. You want Miles, you got Miles. It's like, you know.
Well, we have to wait and see if he's going to be the Miles of the comic book or is he just going to be the kid. I have to wait and see. That guy.
I think he has his own DLC.
You know what I feel like? I feel like he's gonna be Spider-Man too, in whatever form it is. I don't know, but I feel like he's Spider-Man too because I don't.
That's what I was just. I'm sorry, Ro. Go ahead, fam. I'm sorry.
Because you already playing as a civilian, as old girl, right? You already playing as Mary Jane.
As Mary Jane,
so you're playing as a civilian as Mary Jane already, and you gotta play as Miles as a civilian too. God damn. You know what I mean? You don't have to see all good.
Hey, you know what would be crazy if they Metal Gear Solid 2 this,
what you mean?
To where you play a little bit of real Spider-Man, and most of the game is Miles Morales nappy head ass.
You was Solid Snake for a little bit, and then you was Raiden the whole time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I don't know, man. I might get kind of mad at that if they do that.
I wouldn't really mind because it's like they gonna be the same motherfucker basically, just one black and one white with no pussy, one black and who two young.
Well, Miles is a different.
Miles has different powers though. He has different powers than Spider-Man. Yeah.
See, that's why I was thinking in his own DLC. Maybe he can get it like a 2-3 hour DLC.
They could. We got to wait. Well, they're still sitting on. Hell, I'll say this now. If this game does well, Insomniac may get a contract to do a Black Panther game.
Possibly. You already know this one's going to do well.
They have a number for them to hit, and they've already pitched it. They said Spider-Man is what they went with, but they also pitched a Black Panther game too. But they went with Spider-Man.
Yeah, but remember, Craig, they doing they also told people that that's the first one, so it's gonna be 3 We knew it was gonna be 3 Spider-Man games, but they officially said it.
Did they say like, Spider-Man games or the third game, Marvel game? Because maybe they're gonna choose another hero that they had on the table.
And have Spider-Man in that game.
They could do that.
They could do that.
Hey, depending on how well from what I see, they did this shit well. Like it has the essence of Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? If they pull this shit off, I trust them with any Marvel game. You know how hard Spider-Man is to pull off like that?
Yeah, the main
I trust him.
Marvel. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the last night I was sitting there watching these dudes describing how they play Spider-Man, the buttons and all that. And I'm just sitting here like, bruh, just give me that shit now, fam. Like just the way they explain how to move around the city and shit. It's insane because like they was talking about how you zip, how you like swing, how you like there's so much control in it where we're just moving around the city feel like it's whole thing on its own. Like the dudes who get to play it, they didn't even do no missions. They just want to swing around the city all day. You know what I mean? And that's all I can remember from Spider-Man 2 was that just me swinging around the city all day. I don't even remember the missions and stuff for real. Yeah.
Hold on. What you think, Ian? Nigga, don't be sitting there quiet at the table, nigga. Don't be eating my food for free and shit. Eating my bread. Don't want no butter with your bread and shit. Nah, nigga, what you think about the Spider-Man? What's your take on that? What you think?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll do good numbers. Actually, I would say the first like 30 days, I would say between 6 to 6.5 million. I think it'll do really well because there's such a popular. He's a popular character and he's known all around the world. And I think if they do well with this one, then I think the Sony will probably say, well, just keep doing what you're doing, bring out different characters, because eventually they'll probably do other ones. But I think for just now, they just want to see how that one goes to start with. And if it does really well, then they'll definitely probably do more, that's for sure.
Yep.
I mean, it's very possible they can do a whole universe, you know, not cinematic, but gaming universe where they have Spider-Man, all these other superheroes. They'll do each game for each one of these motherfuckers and bring them together like the Avenger does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan. I think that's what they're going to do.
If Marvel allow them to have those characters, you know what I mean? They're going to do something like that. I can't see why they wouldn't. It's such a good move, and since every hero is different, every game's gonna be different. You know what I mean?
my main question is this though, because this is make or break for PlayStation, especially PlayStation 5. Will this shit have cross-platform saves?
Yes.
Or maybe cross-play.
You already know my half.
Or some shit.
Cross-play. You just say cross-play.
Hey, niggas be acting like this shit is super important over the games and shit. They ignore the game. We gonna just ignore Fortnite, but just worry about.
I bet you, Sony will come out and say some gangster shit like, "We would crossplay, fam, but they don't have Spider-Man, so how you gonna crossplay that?" We might as well not. I mean, you can't crossplay. You know what I'm saying? The Last of Us 2 multiplayer, you can't crossplay that because that's only on PlayStation. So I mean, ain't no point.
Yeah.
Like say some wild shit like that. You know damn well the last time they came out talking about we're looking into some possibilities. That's the same as your girlfriend asking you, "Hey baby, can you have Friday off so we go to my mama's house?" You like, I'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? That Thursday, she like, hey, did you ask? They be like, yeah, girl. They said, no. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be there. Ain't nobody replace you for your boy. You know, I gotta be there for that. That's basically what that is. Once we get to the point where motherfuckers ask them again, yeah, we looked into it. Didn't look like, you know, any kind of way was possible to get that shit done, so we ain't gonna do it. That's basically what that is. They ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
The only kind of crossplay I care about, nigga, is with my girl. Get your home girl, and we can crossplay. Hey, nah, I'm just playing, baby. I'm just playing. I don't like your home girl. Just playing, girl. Nah.
Unless she said something. She say something.
And you know what, Royal? Hey, Royal, to piggyback off what you said, fam. Y'all remember Marvel came to them and asked them to pick whatever game they wanted, and the first one was Spider-Man. So you might be on point with that, bro. Like
Sony owns Spider-Man though, not Marvel.
Yeah.
But
Sony went to Insomniac and asked Insomniac would they like to work with Marvel, and Insomniac said sure. So Marvel asked them what character would they use, and then what would they do an original story. So they said, yeah, they looked at Spider-Man and Black Panther, and they decided Spider-Man, and they pitched them the story, and Marvel said, well, yeah, that sounds okay, and then they went to Sony, and Sony said, yeah, that's fine, because Sony has to sign off on that. So, but they got a really good. It's amazing they weren't talking to each other just 4 years ago. They weren't talking to each other, and now they've got a really good relationship with both companies, you know, so they're really doing well. So if this does well, this is the number that Sony has put out there for Marvel, then yeah, you can expect more, because they've already confirmed some of the Sinister Six is in it, and they confirmed, was it Silver Sable or something like that? So
she was looking nice too.
Silver Sable.
Hell yeah, I was like, ooh, look at her beat the fuck Spider-Man up, girl.
Yeah,
nigga, I was taking my girl like this, bitch. This is how you look at her. Look, this is what I want you to do with yourself.
Oh my god!
You better dye that shit platinum immediately.
Nigga, I need you to dye your hair platinum, jump down from a helicopter, and kick the shit out of Spider-Man, bitch, and I'll be turned on again.
Oh my god!
Because lately you've been fucking up. No.
Spider-Man, man. No, I mean, I can't really blame him for picking Spider-Man. That makes total sense. If you roll out all the Marvel characters and I'm a game developer and ask me what game I'm trying to make, of course I'll make a Spider-Man. That's like rolling out DC and talk about what game you're trying to make. I'll make a Batman game. You know what I mean? It's easier to break into that universe using these characters that people love the most. You know what I mean? Spider-Man is like the biggest deal when it comes to Marvel. He's the biggest.
They almost didn't do it. Yeah, because they pretty much were like, okay, well, how are you going to make this different?
Hey, that made me think of something. What if Microsoft went to DC and paid them niggas to get, I can't say Batman, but somebody, who else is good? Who else is good? Who else is good on fucking DC?
Hey, look.
Hang with Spider-Man.
Thrash, Microsoft, they get all the DC and Sony get all the Marvel.
Well,
Microsoft don't make enough. I mean, Xbox don't sell enough games. My nigga, just
hey, you know what would be interesting though? If Sony does get a Black Panther game, that would be pretty funny. Because then,
I don't know if they publish it.
Right, I'm saying, but that way,
especially if.
And that would be a real exclusive. That would be a real Black Panther exclusive.
That way, Microsoft would have their Black Panther exclusive, and Sony would have their Black Panther exclusive. One's a movie, and the other one's a game.
Hey, Big Kid had it perfect, nigga. Green Lantern, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Got
the Xbox colors. Got the Xbox colors and everything cracking.
Yeah, that would actually work. That would work if they would team him up with like either Martian Manhunter or Superman, and they would have to go to Krypton. That would actually work.
Hey, a Green Lantern Xbox would be gold, cuz.
Yeah.
You still have to ask for some Green Lantern Xbox.
Oh, it's good because it's an F grade character with an F grade console. So
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then the controller is going to be F grade too, because that's going to be neon glowing green. You're going to need an extra battery.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie,
glowage.
it would be dope if there's a lantern symbol within the X of the Xbox. That shit would be dope, man.
Hey, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. We gamers, and we thinking about shit gamers alike. So Microsoft ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole part about it.
Xbox love their controllers. So
nigga, I mean, they do because that's all the fuck they can do.
Yeah.
Like they be like, hey, come over here and check out my Xbox. They don't say come over and let's play Xbox.
No,
they say come and check this out. Like nigga, look at my controller lineup, nigga. I got this shit. My shit is built like Lego pieces and slices. I got the batteries to the left and the whole controller to the right, nigga. I divide them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how they get down with each other with this shit, man. But it's just you can't just sit there and be playing Sea of Thieves and then see God of War and Spider-Man and Detroit come out on some triple back-to-back shit and not feel like, damn, what am I doing with my life, my nigga? Like you wasting your gamer years, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? With the Xbox, you just wasting gamer years, nigga. You can't just waste gamer years, nigga. Just like Kim was telling me. Kim was telling me she's getting over the game and shit. Like she only want to play the shit that she like she's a fan of the Neo series, the Souls games. If you see any, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but if you see this is a girl gamer for sure, nigga. She got more trophies than me, nigga, more platinums than me. You know what I'm saying? And she was telling me like games are starting to feel more and more the same.
MCO. I read that comment, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was telling me, we was talking about that shit, and she was speaking 100 though. And I was like, you know what? You right though, man. Because I find myself shifting through games. So I got my backlog is so huge. I could, I could play what I feel like, but that fractures the actual experience of playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Because if you play multiple games, you're gonna be on multiple shit at the same time. But if you play one game, you're gonna experience that game the way it's meant to be experienced. You know what I'm saying? So she dealing with that. She's dealing with that gamer. What I call it, gamer life crisis right now, my nigga.
I'm having that. I'm having that problem right now because ever since I finished God of War, I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna play now? And I'm trying to. I actually picked up the order because y'all been talking about. Hey, you need to play that shit. I'm not gonna front, man. I don't know if I like it. The only thing I like about this game thus far is like the intrigue of the story, right? I want to know what the fuck's going on. Why the fuck did they Tarantino my ass with the first half of it? Like first game being tortured and shit, right? I just want to know what happened. Besides that, I was like the game mechanics, man. Maybe because I waited too long, we too deep into the generation, and too many dope games have been out. But that game is simple as fuck, man. Like when I'm playing, I'm like, man, this game is simple as fuck. Like it's simple, you know what I mean? It's a simple ass game. It's just this intrigue and the graphics holds up even until now, you know what I mean? So the way it looks and the story is the only thing that keeps me playing because the gameplay of that game is not that great, man. I'm just be real with it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get into it, but like I was like, man, I don't have the urge to turn this motherfucking on like that, you know what I mean? And I don't really have a game that does that to me. I finished God of War already, and I'm just like, I had to wait for that Spider-Man to come out, I guess. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy Sony is still making games that are about the experience and not about the longevity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these companies are worried about you playing their game longer, making less games, but making the game they do make last longer for no goddamn reason at all. I mean, games like Sea of Thieves is long for no reason at all. Call of Duty long for no reason at all. They just want you to keep playing and keep spending money. Like Fortnite. Fortnite is a treasure trove, making more money than any game that came out this year off of fucking DLC parts and microtransactions. And I can respect it though. I can respect the free-to-play game with microtransactions. I can respect that. I can't respect a $59 game that wants you to spend on microtransactions as well. I can't respect that. I mean, Fortnite, you can hop in Fortnite and play it just as well as anybody else without buying a damn thing. But I mean, they make you buy clothes and shit. I mean, they don't make you, but I mean, if you want to fit in, it's not really part of that community. But I'm guessing if you want to fit in, you got to buy some kind of clown hat and a girl with no booty. Like you got to erase the booty from her and buy some dance moves from these rappers and shit. I guess I don't know, but
I mean, that's what with Fortnite. They hit a lick.
I mean, that's That's where Microsoft want to go. They've been wanting to go there since they seen that success with Minecraft. That's where they want to go. They don't got to work too hard on the game. All they got to do is make some goddamn motherfucking dance emotes and some new clothes colors and gun colors and shit, and give you a half-assed game. They looking for that kind of treasure trove, and not the actual experience that makes gamers into gamers. You know what I'm saying? That game ain't making no gamer into gamers.
You know what I'm really sick of hearing? You know what I'm really, really sick of hearing? Is one and done games. What about that? If you play a multiplayer online game, that is as one and done as you can get, because once you play about an hour of that, you've done everything you could within that fucking game already.
Exactly.
What else is left? What else is left? You coming back to do the same goddamn thing over and over. That's one and done.
That's one and done. When you got multiplayer only games with no single player experience, that's already like, that's why Call of Duty is just like, I can't do it no more, because it's like, what do you do? What are you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take away what made gaming great. You're taking away the shit that made people play games to experience something they wouldn't experience in real life, nigga. I mean, when The Last of Us 2 come out, I'm about to sit close to the TV and watch two bitches kissing. That's right. Stank at the same time. You know what I'm saying? In the church. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm God of War. I'm walking around with an axe, throwing it around like it's Thor's hammer, with some little kid that's running around with a goddamn bow and arrow, choking niggas out with the goddamn bow and arrow. I'm like, I want those kind of experiences. I mean, it's fun to go run around and shoot people, but it becomes mindless after a while. To where you're just doing the same thing.
It's like, but you know what, Thraz, that's that same shit like crossplay, man. Listen, bro, if it's one and done, why the fuck are y'all making so much noise about that backwards compatibility shit over there that Microsoft got it? Ain't them 90% of them games is one and done games, ain't they?
Yeah,
like that's why I don't understand why they say that. They just use that shit to get everybody off. Hey, Microsoft ain't got no games, and that's it. That's the only thing, man. They ain't got no games. So
plus you've got Ghost of Tsushima next year, which is gonna be absolute sick. So
that looks pretty strong.
Hey, you know what
Sony has? God damn, man, that shit is crazy, bro.
They got games that's coming out, and they said they still got games to talk about. So it's like, I mean, have you seen Ghost of Tsushima? Like, you know that arch in the back that's like when a bitch, like the bottom of her back connect to her booty. You know that arch?
This motherfucker is crazy.
That's how lovely that game is. You know what I'm saying? That arc right there. You can't slap it. You just want to grip it. That's a piece of the body you just want to grip. You don't slap that part. You grip that part. I want to grip that game.
Yeah,
you know
crazy.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm off, nigga. Tell me, nigga. I'm telling you, like, nigga, I just
my God.
Out with games need, my nigga. I mean, shit. Microsoft got what coming out, nigga? Crackdown probably, nigga. Right now, Xbox is looking for Crackdown probably, nigga. Crackdown with an asterisk, nigga. Crackdown, which might be canceled, nigga, at the bottom of the side of that motherfucker, my nigga. Like, that's what you niggas is looking out for, man. Ain't that sad as fuck? Oh, and Forza. Oh, my bad. Oh, and nigga, another racing game, nigga. Forza, nigga. Like, nigga, every year Forza, nigga, y'all niggas, if you're not playing Forza now, you're not waiting for Forza right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, only racing fans is gonna be, how many racing fans is on your motherfucking shit, my nigga? Like, come on, bro. Come on, dog.
Hey, man, they so shitty over there at Microsoft, they might make Forza a multiplayer game too. And I don't know how the fuck they gonna do that, but they need something. A multiplayer racing game. I love to see dumb shit like that.
Insane, nigga. Now, so it's some other news out there. Nigga, they niggas is talking about what's up, Blake? Cuz you know what to do. Take out the trash, nigga. That nigga Draco spilled some ketchup on the way out. Can you mop that up? Cause he taking out trash, cool, nigga. and lock the door.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy Lincoln Clay coming in late, hanging out with the little lady, doing what I gotta do. You know what's you know what?
Oh boy, tight on over there. Oh boy.
No. See, Titanfall still got a special place in my heart. You know, she knows there's only one Lincoln Daddy.
You over there working on some new nuggets. New nuggets. Damn. Jesus. I understand. I ain't mad at you at all, my nigga. How much time you got before you start simping, though? Now, I know you ain't gonna simp on. How much time you got?
Hey, Support Gaming, what's up? Chili Hog, what's up? Sick, what's up? Arian Drake, what's up?
What's up, Chris Jones? He just skipped over you. What's up, Chris?
Oh, my bad. Chris Jones, what's up? What is up?
Fool. Regular name ass nigga. Like, what name should I choose for YouTube avatar? My name. I'm Chris Jones. My first and last name.
Whoa. Hey, Craig, I thought you were supposed to be handing out some smoke.
Oh, yeah. No, we went to the movies. We went and saw that Equalizer 2.
Any good?
I just got home. I got home literally like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, so he was simping. Basically, he was simping too. You know
pretty much. Well, we ain't all you can eat. So,
Arian Drake, what's up? What's up, Arian Drake? Coon, what's up?
What's up, Coon?
Was it any good, Craig?
Nigga, I ain't buy no goddamn Earthfall, nigga.
That was trash. I like the Denzel. That movie was trash. So.
Yeah. Garbage.
Yeah.
Where Draco go anyway? That nigga must have lagged out too, my nigga. Y'all niggas
lagged out.
He's bad internet, and motherfuckers talking about streaming games in the future, my nigga. You can't even hold it. Can't even hold a phone, bitch. Talking about some streaming.
Six said my ribs were smoked. Yeah, but I was supposed to lose the race. I mean, I'm trying to get the free smoke, so I should lose every time I drive my car on Gran Turismo.
Hey, you can get it tomorrow though if you want, because I got to work in the morning, so I ain't gonna be on. So I'm only gonna be on about an hour at the most. So I gotta be at work at 5. But you can get that smoke tomorrow though.
That's fine. Yeah. Hit me up. And I'll be ready for it. I'll be
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah. Challenges.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I like playing my games. I don't care to lose, and even if I lose, I win. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, having fun, bro.
Hey, but he called me out. He called me out on Twitter though.
Damn, did he?
Well, what I want to do is get people that can stream it in VR. And other people, that way everybody can just kind of switch back and forth and see what the differences are. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. So but it's hard to, I get it was Friday night, and there's headboards that need to be broken, and I get that. So
headboards now.
Oh my god.
Y'all crazy. Y'all niggas still use beds in y'all state, huh? Nigga, rug burns is about to happen. Make it to the bed. It's not that
backwards. But
horny motherfuckers.
I'm trying to get a group together just to play, and that way the people that are watching the stream, they can switch back and forth and watch different people drive. Like a real race, they switch drivers. So I just wanted to do something like that. Yeah. So
Hey, Lincoln, we touched on that Spider-Man console, right? You want to get your thing in right quick before I get Threads got another talk, but
yeah, we do. What you got on that, Lincoln?
On that Spider-Man bundle?
Yeah. How it's looking, nigga? Sexy, no sexy, buy, no buy.
I think it's kind of cool, and I think they're going to sell a few units. But I was listening to Porter Rock's podcast from yesterday, and he made a lot of sense. If they would have made that Spider-Man bundle out of the PS4 Slim versus the PS4 Pro, and sell that bundle for $250, they would have moved a ton of those things.
I heard they got both of them.
They do?
No?
Yeah, they do.
I heard they got both. For the first time, they're doing both of them. Yeah.
Oh, they gonna sell, man. They gonna sell a shitload of them, man. They might move a couple of million off of that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I got it at $2 million first month.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, well, in the first, like what's little bro said, like if I said a month, Lincoln, and I was thinking like between 6 and 8 million, but we went to a week. I think it'd do like at least what God of War did, or a little bit better in a week.
No, like the game itself, I'm predicting that the game could do as much as 10 million in the first month. But
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about these bundles, the consoles. I'm thinking they could probably, move a couple million of them.
Yeah.
If they get them, they might run out of supply.
Well, OBJ just said that. He said there's a Slim 2 and both of them sold out.
Yeah, all of them sold out.
Yeah, I knew.
It sold out. It sold out like in like an hour, I think, or 2 hours.
Man,
yeah, that's it. It's
gone. So I mean, are we also talking about the Xbox tripping the closer we get to the release date?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm gonna just let that wave flow. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Because it's like you can't trip over something you don't own, man. Like, own the shit. Nobody is stopping you. If you're gonna be excited about the new Xbox Elite controller, that's $150. You can spend $50 more, my nigga, and get you a PlayStation, my nigga, and play all the games you want to play. Don't blame Sony for making games that you want, my nigga. Your dumb ass is not buying the fucking system. That's the point, nigga. They want you buy the system. They bring you the games. Then niggas they too used to Microsoft and shit. Oh, third-party games and shit. Everybody gets to play. Everybody gets to share. Like, if your best games is third party, then you fucking off.
Yeah. Hey, can we backtrack a little bit? I mean, what did y'all talk about this new Xbox before the PS5?
No. That's
we ain't get to it yet.
No.
We ain't get to it yet.
It's in the title. We didn't get to it yet.
Yeah, because I definitely want to weigh in on that.
Oh yeah, no, we for sure. I mean, we can get to talk. We all done. We done with Spider-Man chat room. We done with Spider-Man. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all don't answer. Y'all don't answer questions. Y'all don't answer. You said what?
Yo, my fault, cuz. That shit was crazy.
They're gonna sell more than Quantum Break. Put it like that. I think it'll sell.
Oh shit! Damn. Disrespectful with the truth, though. They're like, is it disrespect if it's true? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Hey, yo,
I agree.
What's up?
It does seem closer.
Yo, a lightning bolt hit like the street in front of my house, cuz fucked everything up for like a couple minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, all my shit went. Hey, y'all having a storm too, Big Money and Craig? I know y'all around me too, man. Y'all getting this shit too?
Oh, it's bad.
It's raining like a motherfucker. I'm right across the bridge
out here, bro.
If that's where you say you was at, I'm right across the bridge from you, bro.
Yeah,
the warning system just went off. It's like a storm about 20 minutes out. So if I dip, it's because I got to batten down the hatches. It's like the second time it's moving through. And it's that first one this afternoon was bad. I mean, it was real bad. So.
Oh, brother, what I'm getting right now is way worse than when we had in the afternoon. I'm getting hail right now, bro.
Oh, shit.
Hey, y'all know what? I'm getting my fan cut the fuck on because it's hot as fuck where I'm at. Nigga, sunny days, birds chirping, nigga, bitches in bikini, ugly bitches in bikinis. Nigga, you know it's hot when an ugly bitch put on a bikini, guys.
Forest fires happening.
Man,
hey, fuck up, man. I saw a lot of this shit. I saw a lot of this shit when I was young, when I was in my 20s, man. So many ugly ass chicks with banging ass bodies, man. Put me in a compromising spot, man, because I had to knock them off because I couldn't, because they had them.
Compromising spot.
You just put a bag over their head.
Hey, low key, they the best ones, cuz they rarely say no to something and shit. They be with in the car, don't matter. Nigga, buy you lunch afterwards and shit. Nigga, like, you want something to eat? I'm like, damn, I ain't going out with you, my nigga. But go pick that up.
But them chicks, see when they got that banging body, you want to tear them guts up, man. But you don't want to be sitting on the street with them.
Hey, hold on, nigga. Hey, nigga, you sound like you talking from recent experience, my nigga. You did just say you came back from some donut treats.
No.
You stuttering, nigga. You stuttering.
No. First of all, listen here.
Did you just this your girl, bro?
No, what the fuck is y'all talking about? No, this was a dime. This was a dime. I'm talking about back in my days, man. I'm 51 years old, man. I've been to hell and back and on my way there again. Shit.
I hear you. I ain't mad at you. But is she a dime from the nipples down, my nigga, or
head to toe?
Head to toe.
It's a chick I went to high school with, man. She was a motherfucking dime back then. She's still a dime now.
It is.
Yeah, there it is.
You at all. I ain't mad at you at all, my nigga.
Not at all, brother. Not at all.
Damn. Seeing
locked
that.
up in this lockup for a minute. I've been locked up.
Yeah, I'm low key locked up too. Low key locked up too, man. Nigga. Mine is angry too. Nigga, I got one of them angry black girls that act nice. You know what I'm saying? With the white voice. You ever get cussed out? You know how confusing it is, my nigga? Do you know how confusing it is to get cussed out by a dark-skinned chocolate black woman with a white girl voice? Cause you know what I'm saying? That's small as fuck. Like I'm looking at her like, bitch, I don't know how you cussing at me in proper language. Kind of like she say big ass words and shit. Like, man, damn, nigga, like what the fuck? Like over nothing, nigga. It could be some Kool-Aid, nigga. We out of sugar or something, nigga. Like I don't even drink Kool-Aid. Like fuck you. Hey, it's crazy as fuck to get argued.
It's wrong. I went for Coke, bitch. I got plenty of Coke.
Hey, I want to switch gears. I want to switch gears for a second. Yesterday in my podcast, I was talking about how Phil Spencer could convince all these Xbots to walk off a fucking cliff. And we was talking about which Xbots which ones would do it, and which ones won't do it. And we was saying Crap Gamer, he'll go first. We was saying like Randall Thor, Phil Spencer will have to like pay him a personal visit, pat him on the shoulder and tell him he the chosen one. Then he'll walk over the cliff, so then the
shout out to Randall Thor, bro.
Yeah, now here's the funny part though. So they was like, what about Thrash? What about Craig? What about Draco? Would they walk? And I was like, here's what will happen with Craig. Craig will tell him, if you simps want to walk off that cliff, then go right ahead. And I was like, Thrash will kick him in the ass. You dumb motherfuckers, you weird motherfuckers. I was like, he'll kick them off the damn ledge. And I was like, Draco, he'll check him. Answer the question. You gonna jump or not?
No, I'll be like, so you really gonna do it? You really gonna do it?
Yeah, that's man. Hey man, me and the chat was having a ball with that shit, man. That shit was funny as hell.
Niggas having reverse negotiations and shit.
I was, and then the thing about it, I was saying like, how they had the corporate slave awards. I was like, I should have an award show dedicated to who will jump off the cliff first and which ones need a little bit of coaxing.
Hey, I say Colt Eastwood would jump first.
No, Draco.
He would jump first.
No, we said that we
gotta make a video on why it's a good idea to jump first before he do it.
We were saying that Colt and Crap gonna jump together and hold hands. They gonna jump off that cliff together.
But you know what, Randall Thor, he not in the top 5, man. He keep it a lot, bro.
He the best negotiator. He the best Xbox negotiator I've ever seen in my goddamn life. He'll have you think some shit, but that nigga deep inside, I see a frowning fanboy inside of his heart. Deep, just frowning.
Hey, we was talking about. Hey, we was saying that the broadband bullies, they would jump over that cliff too, but they'll be fighting each other on the way down. Here's the funny part. After all these motherfuckers, after all of them would jump off the cliff, Phil Spencer would send somebody down to the bottom of the cliff and rummage through the bodies and get all their credit cards and register them to Xbox Live.
I'm gonna have to watch that one, bro. I apologize, I missed that shit, man.
That was yesterday. That was my podcast from yesterday. The one where I was talking about the Crackdown 3 shit.
Yeah, I gotta peep that, man. I'll probably peep that. Yeah. I'm trying to get into this order, man. I can't do it. I don't know why. It's not fun, man. I don't know, man. Like I know
you gotta get the lightning gun, my nigga, and then you'll be all right.
I haven't gotten there yet. I got to
get the lightning gun. You'll be all right.
That gun was pretty cool.
I got past the assassination attempt on the blimp. That's as far as I got. So I mean,
that was actually a cool thing. That was a cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Chili Hog, go back and check out my latest podcast is about the Crackdown 3, because I was saying whatever direction they go in, whether they cancel it or whether they release it, there's going to be a catch. You know, if they release it, it's going to be all fucked up. If they cancel it, they're going to wait till, you know, they can give you some good news so that you won't get mad about Crackdown. They'll wait until like Forza 4 comes out or something like that, and then tell you Crackdown is canceled.
Well, we're going to see at Gamescom. They say they got, what, 25 games to show?
Man, they're going to show, all they're going to do is show E3 all over again. They're going to show all them goddamn third-party games again. It's going to cover up their normal bullshit with their normal Forza, Halo, and Gears.
Well, as long as they show gameplay, if they show gameplay, people were trying to I was doing my podcast today when I did my unboxing of one of my other Infinity Stones that came in. But they people were asking me about that. I said, look, as long as they show gameplay, console war is over. I mean, Sony done won this hook, line, and sinker. So if they show gameplay, but
I don't even talk about the console. It's so bad. I don't even why. Like all I do is step on next now. That's what I do. That's my job. I'm a next stepper right now, my nigga.
Have y'all spoke about that new Xbox yet, or have y'all not yet?
No, what new Xbox?
No, I mean, I'm seeing the title. The title says new Xbox before PS5.
No, we ain't talked about that.
We was about to talk about right before Lincoln got in.
About 30 minutes
well, shit. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Michael.
Know about this shit.
Well, Michael Proctor, weird ass. You already now. I already lost like 12 subs saying Michael Proctor, bitch ass name. But Michael Proctor said that the Xbox is gonna come out with he's saying Microsoft is planning a new to bring out the Xbox before the 5, just like the PS3 did. They said they did with the PS3 in order to get ahead of the game. Yeah. Which makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, it does make sense, but like it's common sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why Michael Proctor can say some shit like that.
Here's how I feel about that. If they really mean that shit, I hope they understand the reason why Xbox 360 beat the PlayStation. It's not because it came out a year earlier. Like, real talk, that has nothing to do with it. Like, I know during the time people were saying that, and even now people are saying that, but that has nothing to do with it. The reason why they beat PlayStation for a good minute last generation is because PlayStation fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing that Xbox did that got them there.
Right.
The only thing that Xbox did for themselves during the 360 era was had some dope ass games on it.
Yeah, not to mention that they double dipped when they was counting those red rings.
Right.
I mean, they was counting those as sales
I'll
too,
give it to them. Whether legitimate or not, I'll give them that W for the first 6 years of the generation. I'll give them that. I'll give them that W, man, because they deserved it. Because PlayStation was fucking up. PlayStation was fucking up all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? It was bad. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but like the first 3-4 years of PlayStation, it was bad. Cause PlayStation 3 was real bad. And that's why Xbox was like doing it, because PlayStation was just fucking themselves over. It's not going to happen the same time. The same thing is not going to happen this time. Cause if you have been hearing what PlayStation been talking about, the people behind it, Sony, when they talking about their game plan, what they fucked up on in the past, all that shit. And it sounds like we fanboying, but it sounds good as fuck what they saying, right? They saying, yeah, we fucked up on a PS3 release. We fucked up hard. So we learned from that shit. We know what we need to do.
Yo, Sheila, what did he say? He said it was horrible.
Yeah.
He said it was horrible.
Here's
horrifying. That's what you're saying. The exact word was horrifying, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Was that the word?
Yeah.
I've
been telling people for months that the race for 2019 was on. And I have been saying this for months that I believe the PlayStation 5 is going to release in November of 2019. Everybody thought I was, sounded like I was crazy. Don't sound so crazy now.
Oh no, it still sounds crazy to me.
No, it still sounds crazy to me.
Well, anyways, but look, okay,
took my shit, y'all.
Okay, but let me still
I'm fucking with you, Lee. Go ahead, bro.
No, but still, let me break this down though. First of all, I think I think Sony's mentality is right now they got their foot on Microsoft's neck, and I think they're going to try to snap at the next generation.
There it is. Apply pressure.
Yes, in the case of Microsoft, they have this mentality that they need to get out the blocks first in order to win the generation. I honestly believe that if they could have, they would have launched the Xbox One before the PlayStation 4 if they could have. I'm led to believe that maybe certification and logistics and all kinds of other shit, going through certification probably caused them to have to wait a couple of weeks after the PlayStation to release that console. But if they could have, they would have released that console before the PS4. Here, this situation right here, in my opinion, the only way the Xbox 2 will not release before the PS5 is if it is not ready to go. If it is ready to go, they will try to release it before the PS5 for a couple of reasons. One, they think they need to get out the blocks first in order to win the generation. And if they try to sell that damn console for $500, they might, need to get out there first so they can scoop up their little bitty sales before the PlayStation come up there and break their jaw.
I don't even think.
If that's the case, then Xbox will be 19 and PlayStation will be 20. They'll come out a year ahead.
That very well could, because if they come out in 2019, Sony could very well decide to push their release date back. But I still think right now they targeted 2019 to get the holiday sales. I said it before. The next generation is over before it starts, because Sony, just on the simple fact that they're going to retain a user base. It's like I said, the score is already 80 million to 30 million before the next generation even starts. That's the score of the next generation already.
I think Sony's not giving a fuck, and not in an arrogant way. The success they have after the PS3. Look at them in the PS3. They fucked up the worst that they could, and Xbox did the best that they could, and they still lost. I don't think Sony's even worried about Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, Xbox can come out with some shit tomorrow. Niggas not gonna jump on that shit. Like, so what? Like it's even worse now than it was then. You had Halo, you know what I'm saying? Like, just looking bomb. Halo 2 come out dropping with it. Gears coming out with 360. All these games that came out that made it an iconic console came out in the 360 era, and they still could not beat the PlayStation. Now PlayStation is on their grind. They know what to do. He said it recently that we know what to do. You know what I'm saying? We know how to maintain our shit with their price, with the games, how the games that they see that still making single player games is where the money is at. Like it or not, Xbox want long-term money. PlayStation want that money that's gonna sell consoles. Xbox not consoles, making all their exclusives. Imagine if the new Xbox come out and every Xbox game is gonna be on the PC as well. How attractive is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, PC niggas ain't gonna be like, damn, I need to play this. I need an Xbox to play this. But when it comes to The Last of Us, Spider-Man, God of War, PC niggas is like, damn, I need to get a PS4 to play that shit. Like, you lose a whole other demographics. Microsoft is gonna start next generation at its worst time, or at its worst, because they, for the first time, will launch without exclusives. You know what I'm saying? It's like different shit going on that Microsoft has just already fucked themselves off in the ass one too many times, to where they booty hole open too wide. So it's just like there's no stopping it now. It's just fucked up. They dug a hole and they're not getting out. They're not getting out. They would never sell consoles successfully again. Never.
Yeah. Well, y'all know. I always been sticking with 2019. The reason I said 2019 because I seen so many signs that it was coming in 2019, and I don't want to do no more of that. I'm definite it's coming out. I like to go by percentages. Like a couple of months, I was 60-40. It was coming. Right now, I'm like 80-20 is coming in 2019. It's so much stuff that coming out between now. Well, back at E3 and now, it's too much. This shit is not a coincidence. We could be wrong, Lincoln. We could be wrong. I think the same thing. I'm thinking late November 2019, because it's just too much shit that's been said about next gen and all. I don't think that was a coincidence with them showing they just showed what's Bethesda when they got to the end. Man, they did not have to show none of that shit. They didn't have to show that. That's why, like, I remember when we was back on what's the name stuff, and this motherfucker. Yeah, man.
Nothing to say. Go ahead.
Go back and think. If y'all go look at, I don't know if them things still up, but I remember one time, Lincoln, it was me, Royal, Thrash, Ryan, who else? And Cray. And they was it was really Cray and Ryan. And I was telling them, I say, man, it's PS5 dev kits out, bruh. And I'm pretty sure right now, can we all agree that it's PS5 dev kits out there now? I'm not. I don't know how.
I'm assuming there is. Yeah, I'm assuming.
I think, I think it's like this, bro. I think the spec window for the PS5 is out to where people can make games on the PC. Everything's made on the PC anyway. When you get a dev kit, it just tells you what the limits and what features it's going to have. It's going to have a touchscreen controller. So now you got a dev kit. Now you can make games that utilizes the controller or utilizes this remote play or whatever. That's what basically a dev kit is something that let you know the features that's inside of the system. But before that, they're going to go to the developers. I'm pretty sure they already did and told them, okay, this is what we're looking at. Make some games towards these specs and let us know what we need to take away or what we need to add to make it better. That's what they did with the PS4. That's what they did with the Pro. That's what Xbox did with the X. You know what I'm saying?
But look, you know
what I'm saying? Check this out. Levels to this shit.
Yeah, it is. But look, the reason why I say that, because look, I don't know if everybody know, but when they give dev kits out, bruh, it's at least 2 or 3 iterations of them things that come. The first one ain't nothing but a computer thing, just like you said. And then they'll refine it, and Sony will send these companies some more. They'll send them the next one. It don't go up to 3 a lot, but shit changes. But bruh, I'm telling you,
you gotta understand.
I think all of the major for the first party Sony gave their first party their dev kits. They get them first. I know Gorilla and Sucker Punch and all of their first parties, they got the dev kits. After that, that's when they ship them out to all the third party people. I think everybody got them PS5 dev kits, bruh. And I'm coming to the. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hurt your argument with this. If there's a PS5 coming out in 2019 November, we will know about it before E3. Hell, we will know about it before this year is up. If anything, Sony always gives you some time before they release a brand new console. PS4 got around this time.
It came out the same year. Remember? It came.
No, that was Xbox. PlayStation shit. PlayStation 4 shit. They had their shit in what? What is September or some shit?
I think
we're gonna find out about it. I think we're gonna find out about it probably in February.
Didn't they announce the Pro a year before the Pro actually came out?
They came out in February, officially in February, and it released later on that year. They released it.
But wasn't the Pro, wasn't it announced like a year ahead of its release date?
Wait a minute, the Pro?
No, again,
the PlayStation 4 Pro.
The original PS4.
No, just the Pro. I'm not even counting like the 4. I'm counting like the Pro. That's how you know they always give you at least a year out before they say some shit.
I don't think they're gonna
register a name. They have to register a name to patent all the parts. The dev kits did go out. It's Vega-based architecture with a little bit of Navi. And the kit went out. It was based in 14 T-flops. That's what went out. So and went back.
Oh yeah, they do got to make them big like that. They do.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Remember, like the dev kits are always stronger than the actual.
Yeah.
And it's going to be 12. It's going to be between 10 to 12 T-flops. But they're more concentrated on the CPU because graphically. They allegedly, what came back was Sucker Punch said there's not a whole lot more graphically that we can do.
It's not. It's really not.
So they're just concentrating on better frame rates. Now, whether that means 60, I don't know, but it's Vega-based architecture.
There's always
a little bit of Navi. That's all it's going to be.
This, real quick, the chat, this is where the thing is, though. They announced the Neo 6 months, and then 6 months after that, you actually get the name of Pro, and then you actually have the release day of the Pro. So you know about the Pro.
All that can happen. Can happen within a year's time.
Yeah.
It's like I said,
it can happen. It can happen, but I don't understand why it would happen. They just brought out a pro. Like, they just brought out a fucking pro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why if you got all these games announced, I would rather have these games on the PS4 and not buy a new console to play these new games that's Death Stranding and The Last of Us 2. I'd rather not.
That's why they doing cross-gen. That's why I was talking about the cross-gen stuff. That's why they do it. Look, Thread, remember when they brought the pour out, when they brought the not the pour up, tripping. When they brought the pro out, bruh, remember what Andy, ain't that his name? Andy something? What's his that one day that dude that retired just recently?
Andrew House.
Andrew House, bruh. Yeah. He said we're trying to keep up with PC. That's why I was saying y'all got numbers. People lie. Numbers don't lie.
No. That's not.
Let me finish this right quick.
Go ahead.
Well, look, people lie. Numbers don't lie. Sony has been every one of them has been looking at how fast PC gaming is growing. It's growing real fast.
I don't know about that.
No, real quick. You took that. You actually took that comment out of context. What he mean is, in that comment, what he was saying is, we're not competing with Xbox. There's no competition. We are competing with PC. We are trying to gain that user base, not trying to compete with them as far as tech and power, because they're not.
No. That's what I'm saying. Look, Andrew House was telling people the reason the pro is here is because they don't want the PC is growing, bro. It's growing, and they didn't want to lose their customers to the PC. That's what he said.
No,
if y'all
exactly. That's what they're saying. They're not competing with Xbox. They're competing with PC as far as to gain their user base.
Yeah, they're not trying to with power. No, they ain't gonna never be able to do that no more. The last one to do that was the PS3. I don't think they're going for power. I'm just saying they're trying to keep up basically with the Joneses. That's how I see it. They're trying to keep up basically with the Joneses. And they kept calling the PS4 Pro a PS4.
Hold on. Go ahead.
How long do y'all think a mid-gen refresh is supposed to last?
3 to 4 years, depending on how 3 years.
I say half to where.
That's three.
When did it come out? 3 years? It came out 3 years.
2019 will be 3 years, bro.
I know 3 years. It's only been 1 year. No. It's about to be 2 years. So next year will be 2020. You know what I'm saying? That's how long I say it should last. 2020.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very well conceivable because by November of 2019, the Pro will be 3 years old. So it's still not. It's not that far.
If you come out in 2019, then mid-gen refresh did not do their job.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
Mid-gen refresh is to refresh the gen.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mid-gen. Gotta be. That's why I say half. It gotta be mid-gen. It gotta be in the middle. It can't be a year or two before.
And so, hey, you just said it right there.
Hey, the way I see it is this. Look, hold on. I just noticed something.
You just said it right there, Thrash. You just said it.
What? Mid-gen's supposed to be half, right? This is mid-gen, but you gotta have it mid. You got 3 years and 3 years, so it's like
right.
It's going on the second motherfucking year after the third one. Then they talking about
wait, hold on. When did the Pro come out? Last year, right?
2016.
It's gonna be Roy. It's gonna be 3 years in 2019, bro. It's gonna be 3.
Yeah, they're not gonna drop it. They're gonna drop it the same year.
Here's why I don't agree with 19 is because a regular, like back in the day, a generation lasts how long? 6-7 years, right? That's usually
no. That's the thing. Yeah. The one with the PS3, that was more. That was because
the PS3 lasted for like damn near 10 years, cuz.
Damn near, and then
it's a long ass time.
That was because of the economy.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Go look at
it. That's what I'm saying, cuz I'm saying the old school consoles, they last 6-7 years, cuz. That's how long they last. 6 years, 6-7 years.
Yeah, and it'll be 6 years.
Come out. When did it end?
Man, what I'm saying is,
we're gonna do it like this. We're making a bet, nigga. I want some push-ups live on motherfucking TV on man.
Nigga, I put push-ups on one finger.
Fuck that.
How How many push-ups you want?
I want 5 on command. That means if you over there doing some brown nosing and I call you up, nigga, I'ma FaceTime that shit too, nigga. Like, hey,
No. I'm gonna be like, hold on. I'm gonna be like, she got a nice body, but she ugly. I need 1 push-up, nigga. No. Hold on, Thrash. That on demand, yeah, we can do that. I want 20 push-ups.
On command? 20 worth of on command?
See, all right, let me actually get to explaining why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, so back in the day, a generation lasts for about 6 years, right? 6, 7 years. So this generation, the PlayStation 3 came out, what, 2013? Right?
2000, the end of 2013.
Right, so 13. So 13, right? It came out in 13.
Yeah.
The Pro came out when? 17, right?
2016. No, 17. 17. Yeah, you're
17.
right.
16. No.
16.
The PlayStation VR
16?
came out.
Oh no. 16. Yeah, because it's 18.
16? Okay. So 13 to 16, if you count that year, then it's actually 4 years in that. It's not 3. 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 4 years. How do you get 3? That's 4 years. That means double the generation. Listen, double the generation. That will make it 8 years.
No,
because
why
would you refresh it, Gen? Why would you refresh it, Gen, just to have it at the same length as the old school gens?
It was 3 years. It was 3 years. The PS4 came out in November of 2013. You know, so
okay.
November of 2014 makes 1 full year. Then we got 15. Then we got 16. It's been 3 years. It was 3 years before the Pro came out.
So
if you say that, no. You can't count
that they're going to interrupt.
You got that route because the way it works is you have to count the full fiscal year, okay? But it came out in 2013, not 14. So when you count that full fiscal year, that's still the 13th year. That's not the 14th year. We're in the 21st century, not the 20th century, because we already passed it.
Look,
you using
the way I'm trying to say it is like this:
the business calendar. I'm using the regular calendar.
I know, even with the regular calendar, the way I'm looking at it is like this. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Look, if you announce another console within the same motherfucking year time, you're gonna damage that console's money. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna damage that console, and it's gonna make one console sell less because you got a new generation coming up. People like, fuck it, I might as well wait. So it's like you don't sit there and say, okay, at 2019 in 2019 it's going to launch, and that means it's going to be announced this year or early next year, to where that entire year is going to be gone for that system. How they do that for a system that has been outselling every system for the entire year? I don't see them stopping that money just to come out with another console for no goddamn reason at all. It's not like they Microsoft. No, hold on. It's not like they Microsoft. Microsoft is fucked up and they want to end this fucking generation ASAP. Sony should be wanting to continue it until it slows down enough to start being tied with the competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like they thought it slowed down, but the shit picked up. I mean, it broke records this year in sales. You know what I'm saying? It's like people. It's too soon. I'm telling y'all, it's just. Money-wise, it wouldn't make sense because the system is still making money. People still want the system. Why waste money? Why lose money? Just to start a new. Why? For what? Like we have our games coming in the future. I would love for them to be on the PS4. I'm not seeing that The Last of Us 2 and hoping that it's on the PS5.
Hey, Fam, I agree with you. Myself, I would love to see the console come out in 2020-21. I agree with you. It's just I made the bet of 2019 because I was just hearing way too much shit about Mark Cerny going around these developers working on shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's just way too much.
Of course, you would hear that, but it doesn't mean the system's gonna come out. They still gotta do that stuff to start working on the system. I just don't. I agree with Ash on the fact that this is not a good business move to do so, to come out on 19, because
I agree with
that
too.
The games that they still have for this year and next year to complete out the generation, it's still too much shit. to come out with a console just to fuck with all that shit up.
Just for what? Like, it's just a loss of money otherwise.
I mean, look at the Xbox side. All of a sudden, all of a sudden.
Here's how I feel about 2019. I'm gonna be really real with all of you, right? Anyone who's saying 2019 is coming from it with the gamer mind at heart, not a fucking businessman mind at heart. Because if you have a business mind at heart when it comes to this, you wouldn't really think it'll be 19. You would think it's 20 because it makes all the right business thoughts.
Okay.
But let me be clear myself. You're like, no, 19, baby. Because as a gamer, me too. Because I would rather it come out in 19.
No, truth be told, I want them to wait. I want them to wait until 2020, 21. I don't want to see the console until then.
Really? You think so? I would rather have the console in 19. I'm ready for it. I'm down already. But I feel like as a business move, it makes more sense for 20.
I mean, it's more. Think about it. The more people buying these PS4s, the more new gamers they got playing the PS4. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are rebuys. Yes, I understand that. But it's still some new gamers playing. They're gonna want to get, if they set in a lot, they're gonna want these people to enjoy their console, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like just playing, period. But then hold on. Because I'm about to get my soda refilled, and I noticed this nigga Ian has got like 2 refills of soda. This motherfucker ain't saying shit. I told your ass don't be eating up on this table for free, nigga. What you got to say on this?
I was just letting you all talk just now.
What you got? What do you think? When do you think it's coming out, Ian?
I think it'll be November 2020. Because I think there's still a few things that are waiting from AMD when it comes to the GPU, and I personally don't think it'll be until 2020, especially about November time, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the PlayStation 4 came out, it was November, so I think PlayStation 5 will probably be November 2020.
Yeah, they always go.
Usually they come out holiday season.
Yeah. What about you, Craig? I know you ain't got no food on your plate because you had all you can eat ribs, and just because we eating fries and hamburgers, you want to come and show off your rib game and shit. What you think about this topic and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they'll announce it, and it won't be till 2020, but it'll be 2021, but it'll be fiscal 20. So early, right before E3, something like that. But people got to remember the PSVR has extended the life at least a year and a half.
I didn't think about that. That's true.
So they just have it, and they've got the architecture as far as the GPU, what they would like. So, and again, they're developers.
They're still kind of working on the GPU just now.
Yeah, and they got to get the CPU down, whether it's going to be the Ryzen CPU but that's probably what they're going to use, or a mimic of it. They can get a chip that mimics what the Ryzen does, and then just go from there. That's pretty much all they're going for. It's
they can forget them. We know what we talk about, bro. They don't know what the hell they talk about, fam.
Here's all I'm gonna say, right? I feel like it's 20 because within the whole year of 19, they can still sell PlayStation 4 at profit. Like whatever they drop to, they want to make sure they drop it to where they can still make a profit off of it. It's basically selling a system that you already have set up. You don't have to do no more R&D on this shit. R&D been done years ago. You just popping these motherfuckers out. Motherfuckers still copying them. You still making money off of something that you don't have to do no work on anymore.
Yeah. Bro, they not going. Why y'all keep saying they gonna lose money? They not losing money. That's why they doing the cross-gen, bro. That's why they doing the cross-gen. They not leaving no money open, bro.
Big money. I'm not saying they are losing money. I'm saying they're trying to make more money than they already can if they come out with a PS5 early. You know what I'm saying? If they come out with a PS5, they making money. Like, don't get me wrong.
Big money.
2019, but they will make more money if they don't.
Let me drop y'all niggas some fact nuggets that'll wake y'all niggas up on this shit too. You gotta understand the PS4 is how much? 189, 199 right now for a PS4. It's the hot item. Sony don't give a fuck about it at all, my nigga. They don't give. That's not the money I'm talking about. Money I'm talking about is PS Plus. Anybody who buy a PS4, like 90% of the time, these motherfuckers getting PS Plus along with it. Those are new subscribers paying them niggas monthly to have their fucking service on their system. Now, if you come out with a new system and it's $500, but then you ignore the PS4, I mean, basically you're not going to ignore it. You're just going to make people jump to the PS5, but less people going to jump to the PS5 than they're going to jump on the PS4 right now. But then less But then lesser jump on the PS4 because they want to wait until the PS5 get a price drop or some bullshit. So if you run the PS4 while it's hot,
let's say it do come out in 2019. Now, what do you think Microsoft would do? Well, really, all y'all. If they do come out in 2019, what do you think Microsoft would do?
Microsoft gonna drop in 2019 as well, even if the motherfucking shit don't work. They'll drop it in 2019. You know what I'm saying? But I keep telling y'all niggas. I think their console is already ready to go, nigga. I think it's already ready to go. One? Yeah, I think it's already ready. I think it's gonna be two versions. I think I said this shit before. It's gonna be two versions. One with no power, one with power specs for the spec people. But they're gonna have this shit a streaming box, my nigga. You don't need to put much into something if it's gonna be a streaming box. So they're gonna have that shit ready to go, and they're just gonna stream the shit and say, hey, it's $99. You get all the Xbox games, and if you get Games Pass, you get 100 automatically day one. You know, they gonna say some kind of bullshit to get you to jump on and get 2 subscriptions at the same time. Games Pass to play to get games, and Xbox Live to play games. That's how they gonna want to do it. They're gonna make most of their games attractive for online only. That way, you're gonna have to have Xbox Live to play a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna be paying to buy. You're not gonna be buying. You're gonna be subscription to get a game and subscription to play it at the same fucking time. If any of you niggas think I'm off, I'll bet everything right now. I'll buy a nigga Pro right now, nigga. If I'm off, my nigga. Well, if I'm thinking like this, them niggas is thinking like that, man. If you think about it.
Oh, I agree 100%. And not only that, and because I said that before, that I think the race is on for 2019. If Sony really is planning to release the PS5 in 2019, Microsoft has some idea of that, and they're going to try to put their shit out first, even if it's not ready. So we could see another broken console get released all over again.
No, that. But see, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna make it just a streaming box, man. It's gonna be an oversized Fire Stick to where it's so simple, but then it's gonna make it big. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this. I listen close to Phil Spencer, cuz that nigga lips is ugly as fuck. But I had to watch them motherfuckers, cuz. So I endured through this shit. You know
How close was you to the TV, nigga?
I was close. Cuz got wrinkles on the top and the bottom of his lips. Cuz that shit is weird as fuck, cuz. I think cuz an alien. But no, this nigga said one thing, cuz that resonated with me. He said that every system from now on will be the most powerful system to come out. Right?
Yeah.
It'd be the most powerful system. No, he didn't even say that. I'm sorry. I apologize. He said it'll run games best on every system from now on. That's what that nigga said. The only way you can do that is if you stream it. That is the only way. If Sony chooses to wait until 2022, are you going to wait until after they release so you can release a stronger console? No.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking put a console that can stream, and then you can say, "Oh, it's running 60 frames per second. Oh, it's 4K streaming. Oh, it's this and all." They're gonna try to say, it's gonna run best on our console regardless.
8K. They're gonna say 8K then.
Yeah, nah. No TV's gonna. They ain't gonna see no 8K TVs for another 10 years. Watch.
But hey, look.
And plus, you can't really see all that anyways. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, you can't. But they gonna use those numbers like they did with the X. They're gonna use those numbers to say it's the best, most powerful shit. Is running on a disc and it's fucking 1080, 1400p or whatever. We're streaming at 4K. Our numbers are better. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
we ain't gonna talk about lag though. We ain't gonna mention lag, but we gonna talk about our numbers that we want to talk about. How many egg sandwiches niggas ate on motherfucking
shit.
I agree with that, because I had said that about like 6 months ago that they very well could come out with some kind of Fire Stick and only charge about $50 for it.
You know what scared me about what Phil said? When Phil said we are in deep, I was like, damn, that would have scared me. I am a Xbox fan, but PS4 is my preferred console. But when he said they deep in, like, what do you mean? Like, is it like 70% done?
No,
that
they're
console,
done.
The Scarlet is almost 70% done.
They're making multiple. You can't. There's the only reason they would say they're making multiple consoles is because they're making a device, phone or a device that's really light, and a device that has all the bells and whistles to satisfy everybody at the same time. I'm telling you this. That's why. Why would you say multiple consoles? Like, Did you see his lips, cuz? Like,
Man.
I used to imagine. I used to imagine Phil Spencer with a goatee. Imagine that nigga right now with a goatee. Cuz tell a lot more shit.
And some real pink lips.
I know this is not related to the subject, but in a way it is related to the subject. I can't wait until the day where I can finally say I told y'all so about this Crackdown shit. I've been saying that shit ain't coming out before I even had a channel, before I was on no podcast. OBJ was talking about that's crazy. There's no way that couldn't come. Bruh, I told your ass it's probably not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
So
that shit is already canceled. That shit is already canceled, big dog.
Hey, but you know what? I've been saying, bro, that destructible shit they talking about, bro. You know how much compute power they need for that shit. It's crazy. I don't see that type of power into the PlayStation 19, bro. I can't see it. It's just too hard. Like that's just way too hard right now for these consoles, man. That ain't gonna do it. I mean, every fucking brick. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's too much. When I seen that shit, I was like, damn, is that for real? Like, that cloud shit is terrible.
Proof of concept video. EA did the same thing with Mass Effect Andromeda with the Ghost Riders in the Sky trailer. That was just a idea. Here's what we might do. The game don't look nothing like that. So it was a concept, and the fanboys, they ran with it like a bunch of idiots, and they're paying for it now. I mean, they are really paying for it now. So that's so to me, it's
that
funny.
Was terrible.
Yeah,
it is.
It is what it is. Hey, anybody else got anything else to say on this topic? Ian, you good, nigga? I see you drinking. You drinking a Pepsi, nigga? Like, this nigga drinking a goddamn Pepsi. I work for Coke, cuz. Nigga, we gonna talk about that shit later.
I'm not allowed to have too much sugar, so.
Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah, you don't like to have a quality product either. We gonna talk about this shit later, nigga. Well, we got they announced that no battle royale is gonna be in the new Halo. Is that a good or a bad move?
That's
that's refreshing.
Quite surprised.
I'm surprised too. As much
that battle royale shit, I'm tired of that shit.
As much of a bandwagon Microsoft has been, I thought that Gears or Halo would at least have a battle royale mode in it.
That's what I
feel like. No, I feel like battle royale is already dead, and they know it.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Died on Xbox. Like, people don't realize that game came out 6 months ago on Xbox and is dead already. It went from having 10 million players to Fortnite.
You know what?
It's like we don't even hear about PUBG no more.
You know what it is? It's a fad, just like fucking Wii Sports. That's a fad.
Yeah.
Motherfucker play Wii Sports for like a week, and then you go bowling for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't play that shit no more. Look, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. That's why I say Fortnite hit a lick, bro. They hit a major lick. They up to like 1 billion now, Thread.
Yeah,
soon that shit go. They
got the Candy Crush of console games, bro. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Motherfucking lick,
nigga. Tell it, nigga. It is what it is. I think Halo needs new developers. I can give a fuck what nobody say. Them niggas not doing it right. It's been on a downfall ever since them niggas took over, and I would rather see them being done by somebody else. It needs to be rebooted. Gears and Halo needs to be rebooted like God of War was. Yeah. They need to take a new risk and just do something different. I'm not saying kill Master Chief, but get that nigga some pussy. I think fixes everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, pussy. Matter of fact.
Hey, let him fuck that computer bitch that he always with. You know what I'm saying? Something. She got nice titties and they got physics on her. I think that computer bitch is the only bitch with titty physics on any Xbox game ever made, my nigga. At least
hey man, Cortana fine in a motherfucker, bro. For real.
She is. I be telling my girl that shit. Like, bitch, look, if you ever become a computer, I need you to be blue and sexy like that. Straight up. You know, they need to do something with it though. They truly need to change give a new weapon. Do a Halo, but have an alien nigga as a master. I don't know, but you need to do something. That black nigga they made that new Master Chief, whoever that nigga, what's his name? Locke. Fuck that nigga.
Locke.
That nigga lost
block, bro. Get up off block, bro.
That nigga lost his motherfucking black card as soon as I seen that nigga. Cause I'm like, nigga, you ain't Master Chief. Give me your goddamn card, bitch ass nigga.
Hey man, let me check your credentials, my nigga. Let me check your credentials.
Check your credentials, nigga. You want some weed, nigga? You didn't bring no blunts? Get the fuck out of here, weird ass nigga. I'm telling you, nigga. I mean, fucked up. Yeah, Luke Cage ass. Even Luke Cage, I can't even watch that show right, my nigga, because I'd be like, look at this fake ass Halo nigga. Over here acting like he got superpowers. Fake ass Halo ass nigga. The fuck out of here. Nigga, that nigga pissed me off with this shit. They need to change that shit right. Nigga, like, they need some real story writers, real shit. Just like that Guerrilla game, Killzone. Them niggas always fucked up on their story. So they hired some niggas to help them with Horizon, and look how that turned out. They got a mediocre story. I don't give a fuck. Halo story, Horizon story was okay to me. It didn't blow me away, but it was a bomb-ass game.
This period. There's the combat.
The game was awesome.
I mean, it's just the mindsets of the company. You hear it clearly in the way they describe how they do things, right? When Microsoft talk about how they do things, they want you to play anywhere because that's good for the customer. They want you to be able to play with your friends and all that shit. Like, that's the things they talk about. You know what I mean? When Sony talk about gaming, they talk about some the shit they say, man. Like, I guess I am a pony. I don't know, but it sounds good as fuck to me the way they say it. They're like the things that the criteria that we have to make a game. Is it what was the exact words they use? The best, the first, and the must, right? They have to make, if they're going to make an open world game, it's going to be the best open world game, Horizon. If they're going to make, you know what I'm saying, a game, they have to have it on their system. Like Knack. Knack is the game they have to have. It's a children game. They need to have some of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a must. Or something like that. Like, they have, like, categories that fit, like, every one of their games, and it makes sense. Like, everything they say makes sense. And you rock, like, I rock with it real hard. When I heard that, I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's why you came out with the games you came out with. You know what I mean? I mean, think of all the games they come out with. Think of an action-adventure game right now. Best. Who's better than God of War right now when it comes to that action-adventure game?
Nah.
You know what I mean?
You're not being fair.
True.
You're not being fair.
That's open player. That's open. You know, when they say open world game, that's the best open world game. You know what I mean? That's what they do. That's what they want to accomplish. And I feel like that. I mean, they doing it. So
I think Microsoft is just like, it's just too hard. I think they look at it like it's too hard. Too hard. They're not really. They don't got that passion. They never had that passion. I mean, look. Well, I'll tell you who had the passion. Cause it was what's that nigga who fucked up once and everybody just wanted to kick him out. Don Matrick. Don Matrick had passion for gaming, my nigga. Like it or not, my nigga. Trust me, I'm making a video about this shit. But this nigga had passion for gaming. You know what I'm saying? And Phil Spencer doesn't have that passion. He just has that smirky look. That nigga ain't no goddamn gamer. You can tell he ain't a gamer. You can look at a nigga. I be trying to tell gamers, hey, look at his face. You can see that this nigga is not a gamer, cuz his lips let you know, nigga.
Talk about
no, but you
his face.
know what I'm saying? But you can see
Ian
it.
was saying, what you were saying, Ian?
I said every time he smiles, I want to smack the fuck out of his face.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Real shit.
Is that crooked tooth, ain't it? Is that crooked tooth?
I'm telling you, that nigga used it. He used it. My nigga used to rock a goatee, and he's cut it off because he looked like somebody's thief or somebody's, you know, like bamboozler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like somebody out there to play you. Put a goatee on this nigga and tell me, would you loan him $5, nigga? You would not loan because $5 because if he had a goatee. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're not getting that $5 back.
If he had a goatee, if he had a goatee, he probably look like a serial killer.
I mean, that nigga look. Hey, that nigga look like like a nigga from like an Irish mobster or some shit, man. Nigga, like he'll look like a motherfucker that's just grimy as fuck. Cause he grimy as fuck. You can tell he grimy. Nigga that hold their hands together the way he do as much as he does. It's two different type of niggas that hold their hand together. Serial killers like Mark Cerny or Phil fucking Spencer. They want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Either or, my nigga. Like it's two different. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I can't, bro. Like I don't understand why gamers. I can't.
Hey man, why y'all think Master Chief he got his old suit on in that trailer, right? Why y'all think he got that old suit on?
I mean, I'm not a Halo joke, so I can't even tell y'all.
I don't even think it was a Halo game. I think it was just an engine they were showing off, and they were telling you the game that they were working on. You know what resonated with me most was all at the end. You see all those lights going up, right? I think that those like outposts or something. I'm thinking they're making an online multiplayer game, but it's like a team-based style battle royale game, to where you see the team of niggas rolling up, right? You know what I'm saying? Then you see Master Chief with his helmet off, and then after that you see him put it on, or he has it on. He puts a little chip in the back of his head. What the fuck is that shit about? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real shit people need to look at is the what game they're trying to make. I think they're making some kind of base protection game or something.
Could be porn for Katana.
It could be that. You know what I'm saying? It could be that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that would be better. That would sell more than the fucking buy. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? But shit. No, I know they said it's not battle royale. I know that, but battle royale is all man's for himself. They might be making
I think it's gonna be a proper campaign. I think it's gonna be a proper campaign in that one, though, Thras. Because they said it's right after 5.
Y'all ever played Mag back in the day, man? In PS3.
Mag.
I looked at it. I looked at it, and then I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it and was like, nope.
I wish the concept worked, man, because I actually thought it was pretty cool for a little bit. I thought it was cool. Just the game just did not work, fam. The game did not work for me anyway. And there wasn't nobody on that motherfucker. Ain't nobody bought that shit, man. Ain't nobody on that.
They was trying.
They ain't trying to get off of that. Have y'all seen this shit about Kojima putting sorcery into Death Stranding?
What?
Sorcery? Have y'all seen that?
Sorcery. I thought you said sorcery.
Yeah.
I'm like sorcery. I'm like, is he cooking? I'm like, is he cooking in Russia?
I'm like, you have to excuse me, English is my second language, cuz I gotta go get the English dictionary. Figure this shit out. I ain't know what sorcery. Sorcery.
Man. Hey, that's another video I was thinking about doing too, putting out, because there's a lot of shit. It's a lot of clues that people didn't uncover. That nigga Kojima said you're supposed to mix all the motherfucking trailers together and they answer each other's questions. And I answered a couple of them like, oh, that's what that is. That's what that is. So I might have to make a video, but I want to wait until Young Yang do his, because my shit gonna be better than Young Yang's.
He did it, bro. That's what I'm looking at. That's where I got it from.
He came out?
Yeah, he did it 16 minutes ago, bro.
Into the ground table dictionary. That's going in there.
Oh shit! Hey, we're about to end this podcast.
Yeah, it's about 100 pages by now, don't we?
Yeah. I mean,
it came out 16 minutes ago, Thras.
Did it? I'm about to watch that. I
forgot where I read it, but you know, Kojima was quoting that quote where they said, "Magic is basically what we don't understand yet."
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
No longer
I
magic.
live by that saying.
But it's basically science once you understand. You know what I mean? You take a 9 back 200 years ago, motherfucker, they be scared. Well, not 200 years ago. They got
magic.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, magic is something that you don't understand. It's like magic is exactly that. It's something that you don't understand. That's exactly what magic is. Once you learn a magic trick, you roll your eyes at it. You see something for the first time, you don't know how to do it. Like, oh shit. Then when you find out how it is, you see that same trick, you roll your eyes like, oh, that's when that nigga. I know what this bitch ass nigga doing. Oh, dumbass, whack ass nigga. Like it's just like aliens and UFOs. Like we see UFOs, we be like, how the fuck is that shit happening? But if we understood how it was happening, it wouldn't be so amazing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nigga, I believe in aliens. Fuck y'all niggas who want to judge me.
Start on that alien.
Hey, nigga, I'm not crazy enough to believe that we the only beings in this Herculean space that we got. Like, even if you believe in God, you think God stopped with us, nigga? Like, what's wrong with you, nigga? Like, why would God stop with us? Look at your face, nigga. Did you think he stopped there, nigga? Crazy as fuck if you think that, nigga. Even God is smirking at you like, nigga, you think this nigga think I'm shallow? Hey, Jesus, come here, cause you made him. nigga.
Hey, man, you crazy.
I wish we had better gaming news, man. Like lately, gaming news has been kind of lackluster because like it hasn't been ever since E3. I don't know what it is, man, but ever since E3, there hasn't been a lot of news and shit. That's, you know what I mean?
It's been. I think it's been like just a couple of things. It ain't been nothing, but just a couple.
It's been inches. It's been fake news by Microsoft saying they coming out with new. They coming out with new hardware, and they switched into bundles. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a lot of desperation out there, but it hasn't been like crazy. You know why though, Draco? Because the Xbox One X came out. When the Xbox One X came out, everybody was talking about that shit for fucking a year and a half. And it wasn't even PlayStation, nigga. It was articles coming out. Oh, it's gonna have Vega. Oh, it's gonna show this. Oh, every game's gonna be 60 frames. Oh, Phil Spencer said that. Like it was more to talk about because they had consoles. And before that, we had the pro rumors and shit. So it was like, you know, we had a lot to talk about last year if you think about
real
it. Like
shit, Jack, Comic-Con, but Comic-Con is you know, comics, man. It's not gaming. There's a lot of gaming in comic, you know, culture. It collides pretty well, but I mean, we talking about like gaming news and really a whole lot of gaming shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, Royal, what do you think about that Uncharted movie that they did? That little 14-minute
shit. I watched that shit. That shit was good. That shit was. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this, cuz he played Drake good. Don't get me wrong. This nigga plays Uncharted. You can tell. You can only be a fan of the fucking shit and play him that well.
Thrash, do you like who playing Sully? Do you like that dude?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was surprised and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had all these stars. I was surprised they had these stars playing that shit. But the only thing is that I know what they need. They need like real budget to make some bomb ass action scene. Like the action was like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
I accept fan made. It was fan made.
Oh, the fan made with Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I seen bits and pieces. I ain't seen the whole thing.
Yeah, it's good. I like how they did it. I like how they did it. I like that it's fan made.
Hey, dude look like I'm not gonna front. Dude look like a grown ass Nathan Drake. Cause
he do. He like an old. He look like Uncharted 4's Nathan Drake, especially from the back side. That view that was showing.
That's actually perfect, cause like to set up a real movie, man. Like have him old, like you know what I'm saying. Somebody kidnap his wife and daughter and shit. You know what I'm saying? I spoiled some people. My fault.
Hey, he low key pleaded his case for him playing Nathan Drake, bro. He low key did his case, bro. Like, I mean, I accept that right there. But you know what? You know how it go, though. You know how it go.
That's the same thing Deadpool did, y'all. Because it wasn't gonna get made unless they made that little film they did.
I'm telling you. But they was already working on. Ain't they already working on Uncharted?
Not the movie.
Not by these people. Not by these people.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Craig? I heard you.
Right now, they have not. They may go ahead with it because the next Raiders of the Lost Ark movie has been shelved. So they may go ahead and do it, but they're afraid because of Tomb Raider was trash. So I mean, it was straight garbage.
You know why? You know why it was garbage, right, Craig? You know why it was garbage?
Trash.
No. You do not disrespect Laura Croft by taking away titty physics, guys. You do not. Do not do that to Laura Croft is the icon of titties in gaming. Am I off? She is the icon of titties in gaming.
She used to have a good set.
Nigga. She always had. I mean, even when there was pyramids, niggas was like, nigga, fuck the shit out of this bitch for some reason. Nigga, on me. And then they cast the chick. She's a doctor. You know what I'm saying? But her titty game was like she should have been cut as soon as she walked in to debut for the part or to try out for the part. I would have asked her, bitch, are those A cups? Get the fuck out of my office. I don't know,
man. She had a lot of forehead for me though. She got
nigga, she did. She had too much. I mean, at least what's my girl too? I can't believe her name. But you gotta have titties. You gotta have titties. You gotta have titties. She didn't have no booty. Right, Chili Hog. I mean, even Chili Hog know what I'm saying. Like, she didn't even have ass. Like, Like she's a sex icon in gaming, my nigga. Like it or not,
bro. She wear booty shorts. What you mean she ain't got ass?
Exactly.
Like,
She had booty shorts on and they was loose, cuz. Like,
I
got on loose booty shorts, cuz.
How the fuck you wear some Daisy Dukes and they loose?
Hey, loose as fuck. Loose as fuck. The pockets is jangling. I can hear your keys, bitch. Like, what's going on?
She got to grow into that outfit. You got to grow into it.
Oh,
hey, say what you want about Angelina though. She played that part. The movies was still high. It wasn't even that good, but Angelina was way closer to the gaming version. You know what I mean?
This nigga,
you know what, man? I always loved Angelina Jolie lips, man. Her lips were so pretty.
She had black girl lips. That's why, nigga.
Ain't
nothing better than a white or Asian chick, or even now Mexican chicks already got the lips, but whites and Asians they don't have lips much. But when they do though, they be on point. I be like, ugh, bitch, I can't stand you because you're sexy. Fuck you and your jeans, you dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta let me know you exist and shit. Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the first
Wanye. Hold on. My bad, Craig. Let me shout this nigga out so he can get the fuck off my comment section. Wanye had more kills than me in Battlefield once. Give this nigga a golden nugget, nigga, for participation, nigga. Once, nigga. How many? Nigga, I done murked this nigga like 80 times, but because I had kindergartners on my team, he got more kills. Congrats, nigga. Goddamn. My bad. What was you saying, Craig? My nigga, my bad.
So the first half hour of the movie wasn't bad, but because the story, how her inheritance and all that kind of stuff, that was actually pretty cool. It had a good villain in it, Walter Goggins. But overall, the movie was trash. I mean, it was Battle Los Angeles bad, Justice League bad. Just pick your poison, you know. So it was bad.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna shut it down. I got to get ready for work.
Yeah,
okay, man.
All right, for sure. He about to go call that ugly girl with the big booty. That's
oh my god!
He about to go about to go dose it. He gonna act all cool. This nigga gonna act all cool and shit like, yeah, nigga, Round Table Podcast, girl. You know I had to hold it down real quick, but now I'm on you. Hey, go wash your face though, baby. Hey, baby, go wash your face though. Go wash that shit off your face. And he got one of them girls that's always. He got one of them girls that's always sweaty, like her sideburns always wet. Nigga, he got.
Hey, that's a good line to draw. Don't ever mess with no girl with some sweaty ass sideburns. That's not correct.
Oh, that's so nasty, bro.
Let me get the fuck out of here, man. This dude on fire, God.
Is this a podcast or a comedy show? What the fuck? Get this nigga the comedy central, my nigga. Oh God.
Hey, y'all.
Fool, bro.
This is your boy Lincoln Clay, man. I gotta get my ass in bed. I'm sorry I gotta cut it short, man. But yeah, y'all know we got the best. We got the best comment section in here. Y'all know how we roll.
Yes, sir. We do that. We do.
All right, my dudes. Y'all stay up.
All right, for sure.
All right, bro.
Yep.
All right, what else we got? What else y'all niggas got? Y'all got anything else? What we got?
I mean,
that's probably about it. I mean, we could talk about 80. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, any y'all not picking up that Octopath, my nigga, for the Switch, my nigga? Am I the only one playing that shit?
Yeah, you probably did. I heard it was real good though.
Y'all niggas missing out, cause that shit is old school, but new school at the same time, my nigga. That shit is nice as fuck, man. I'm actually impressed by it, nigga. It's old school storytelling, so it's the right way. It's RPG done the right way, man.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah,
hey man, did y'all hear about those people? Some old people making death threats at the people on No Man's Sky. They make people making more death threats.
For what?
I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. It's in the news. I don't understand people sometimes, bro. I don't know if they be doing it just for jokes or.
They must be lying about something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because you know how they've been lying and shit. What's up, JK? You late ass nigga, cuz? On me, nigga. You ought to be next to that new nigga that's up in here, cuz. Late ass nigga talking about some what's up. like you early and on time and shit, cuz. I can't stand
Oh, hey, you know what? I got one question for y'all, man. Hey, if Media Molecule come out with Dreams and it flop, do you think Sony should let them go?
No.
No, Sony hired them to do what Media Molecule do. They make those type of shit.
Yeah. Like, you can't let go of a creative mind. That's like their mind. They like their next level creative mind. The games they make, like Dreams, might be something that resonate with motherfuckers in the future. Nigga, like these motherfuckers is like giving you 2 players can make a game at the same time. My nigga, like you could make games with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't think they'll let them go if they flop, because I mean they already know the demographic they going for is not a lot of people. My nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I think Media Molecule, they have the potential to put out. They put out Little Big Planet. They put out, what's that one game that was on the Vita that came out? With the little male boy, little male nugget head shape. What's that shit called? Tearaway. They brought out Tearaway.
No, yeah, Tearaway.
Tearaway. You know what I'm saying? With a world made out of paper, my nigga. Like it's just they have that mind that they need to stay different from the competition. So even if they flop, you know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised Stockboy isn't like, you know what I'm saying, PlayStation's mascot.
Yeah, it should be. Mascot for PS3. For the PS3, it was the mascot.
Yeah, Stockboy. Sure. Right, that's their shit. The biggest, that's their shit, right? Media Molecule.
Yeah, Media Molecule. Yeah, that's their shit. Yeah. That's their shit.
Yeah, I mean they made weird ass like experimental games. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like not all of them can hit, but I mean they usually do. Like I don't know how they do it. They usually do. Like.
But the only reason I say that, y'all, Royal, is it's what, like going on 6 years now? Ain't it going on like 6 years for that game?
I mean, when did they? It's a weird ass game. It's barely a game, cuz.
Yeah, it is. It's going on 6 years.
It's more for the creative mind. It's like it's an adult Minecraft, cuz.
Yeah, because the good thing about it is you can actually make a game within a game, and if it's any good, actually people can buy it from you as well.
Yeah, so. You can sell it. Yeah, it's like basically a dev kit.
You can make visual music, cuz. I don't even understand what that means, but one of the developers was saying that in a certain part of the game you can make visual music. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah. Wow. But remember, y'all.
Sick was shout out to Sick Humor. He was saying because he's a musician, he was so hyped for that. So I'm gonna see what happened. I don't really still to now. I still don't even understand what Dreams really is about. It's like up there with fucking Death Stranding with me. I'm like, so what is it? Will I be doing? Like I don't even know for real yet. You know what I mean? I know you can make this and create that and shit, but I'm like, what am I be? Like when I press buttons and stuff, what is going down in the game itself? You know what I mean? Is it even a game? Yeah. Like, what is it? I don't even know. Like,
how about this? Hey, how about this right here? This is one thought I had about it. I think Dreams was the first game for VR, for the PS.
Yeah, well,
if you think about the launch of it, I mean, launch of the PS4 when they first showed it.
I sound like Iron Wolf, cuz. Do I really?
Oh, who said that?
Damn.
Damn.
Do I really?
Who said that?
Because I don't really know. Do I really? Because that's terrifying. That's horrifying. That's like the launch of the PS3. Because that's horrifying if you're telling me that. I have to live with it. You know what I mean? I have to like cope with it and shit. But that's rough on a motherfucker, man.
Well, you don't sound like it, but man, I got to give it up, man. He Muslim. I know you can be like, fuck you, dude.
Damn.
I mean, if I did, it is what it is. But goddamn, man.
And then Coon said you don't. He said I didn't say it, but no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hey, what was you saying, Ian? Though, what was your point?
I was just saying, yeah, it's gonna be. You can use it in VR, which will be even better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you can, because if you think about when the PS4 before it even came out. And they showed them, but they called it something else. I forgot what they called it. But they were making the people, and they made them dance and shit with the stick and all that shit. I'm thinking I'm thinking they had VR in mind making that shit, bro. I mean, they even had the fucking move controller that you use for VR.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it made me think. As soon as I saw that shit, as soon as I saw PSVR and I saw Dreams again, I was like, wait, like them niggas was low key. To me, in my eyes, they were using that shit before it even came out, my nigga. You ask me.
Yeah. It was kind of like that light bar. Because remember, everybody was like, why they got this light bar here? But when the VR came out, people said, then they said, we can finally tell y'all this is why the light bar is on the controller, because it's tracking with the VR.
Yeah, I wondered that too when it first came out. I went, what the hell is this for? And then I went, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was sucking power and everything out of the controller. So I see Gorilla over here. They got a new building, and they talking about they finna add like 200 more people to their staff, and they finna do.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They say they finna work on a new. Yeah, they finna work on something new. What you hear about? I just heard something. What you?
No, I heard about them. They bought. Well, they went into an office that got like 5 stories now.
Yeah.
A 5-story spot, and they hired a lot of new people to make a bigger project. I don't know if it's a new Horizon. I don't know if it's a new project altogether. I remember when they talked about Horizon, they said Horizon was the very last idea they had. It was the last idea, but they had plenty of ideas to throw. So maybe since Horizon was successful, they might have something else new that they had an idea for. You know what I'm saying? To where now they got Sony's trust. They got gamers' trust. I'm like overly impressed with how they went from Killzone to Horizon. Horizon took them to the next level in competition with Naughty Dog, even especially they put them up there.
That's a good thing about PlayStation, because their developers are really good at coming up with new ideas.
Right. That's what makes them strong.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all of it. If you think about it, all of them did it. Even God of War. Who thought that you could continue God of War and then put them in a different lore? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, you got to be creative as fuck to do this. Microsoft added a black nigga, and these niggas added a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in this fucking panel saw that shit coming from Sucker Punch. A fucking samurai game? A samurai game with swords and shit? Nobody shit.
And the craziest shit about that was there was rumors about that shit. Did nobody believe it?
Nobody believed it.
There was rumors they was talking about making a game in Japan, and then it was like, nah. Everybody was like, nah, that's not what. I
thought it was gonna be a sci-fi game. I thought it was gonna be a realistic sci-fi game. Is what I thought they were making. But
that's why you can't categorize like Sony's first party like development teams. Like they make random ass game from out of nowhere, from left field and shit. You don't even see it coming. To the point where when Ghost of Tsushima come out, I saw that first trailer. I'm like, I know exactly what kind of game this is gonna be. And motherfuckers wouldn't believe me. They're like, you don't think there's gonna be no mysticism? I'm like, no, there's gonna be no mysticism.
All royal. I just found out, bro. They gonna use his sword as like a sorcering stick, bro. I just found that shit out, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The amount of shit that I've been looking up, the amount of shit I've been looking up with this game, man. Like, you can tell what they mean when they say that shit. They was like, look, the last time we want to show you what it feels like to be a superhero or a supervillain. Now you get to live the life of a samurai. And I mean, I wish samurais did have, like, you know what I'm saying, energy beam suit. Now they show us and shit, but that's not real. You know what I mean? This is some real shit. They want you to feel what it's like to be a samurai during the invasion of the Mongols, cuz. Like
was it ever real women samurais back in the day?
Oh yeah, plenty, cuz.
Oh yeah.
Oh what? Okay.
Yeah, like bro, Eastern cultures like how women are like are very different than men. Like yes, they are still considered less than men, but at the same time they're considered valuable. And like Western worlds and most part of the world, like women are considered not even valuable, cuz. But you gotta understand, like women in Asia, like the way they're treated. I'm not saying that Asian people are not sexist, because we are too, because like women get treated fucked up in a lot of ways over there too. You know what I mean? But historically, they dope too. Like it's just think about it, man. Ip Man is like so famous right now. The fight moves that he like learned is from a woman. A woman created that shit. Wing Chun's created by a woman, cuz.
Yeah, I remember you saying it.
Like, there's a lot of stories about women heroes and stuff. There's plenty of women samurais. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? You just don't hear about them nowadays. You don't have a lot of cartoons and movies and shit about them. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, there's plenty of them.
It seems like it's a lot of Japanese culture type games coming out lately too. Have you noticed that?
I mean,
Asian, I want to say Asian type games.
Because pirates are over, now it's time for ninjas. We've been having some pirate games for our ass cuts in the last couple of years. About to get some.
I mean, if you think about it, the past year has been Japanese centric. You got Persona 5, Neo, Nier. You know what I'm saying? They all hit hard. Yakuza, like other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They've been really, and it's good though. I think we needed it because the beginning of this generation was full of none of that, nigga. So
none of that.
It's full of none of that.
It's good to have all that Japanese games because I love Japanese culture and all that anyway. So I enjoy it. I like the thought of Ghost of Tsushima because who doesn't want to be a samurai and go around slicing them up? So
real shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I got my last question of the day. It's a question of fiction, but fact. You know what I'm saying? Before we go, because I got shit to do. I got bitches to see. My girl ain't called me, so I'm about to make sure she ain't cheating. Y'all niggas know how it is. Nah.
You can't cheat on someone good looking as you.
I'm just playing. Exactly, Ian, my nigga. I'm just playing. I'm just playing though, but that bitch ain't called me though, nigga, so I'm not playing. Nah.
She gonna get you.
If you could choose any game from any system, that's your favorite game this generation. All right. Now I want to hear shit about Contra, Royal. But if you could choose any game from any system that your favorite game that you feel is flawless, and you had to find something to change, what would it be and how would you change it? You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's deep, bro. That's for real. Wow. You gonna have to let me sit down on that one.
Okay. I can answer the first half of that question right now. That God of War is, as of right now in this generation, is flawless.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, usually you can't. Realistically, you can't say that about no games. But for the sake of the narrative of this question, right? That game is as flawless as it gets right now. Just the things that you're capable of, they was able to achieve. They told a great story with a character you already know. They showed them in a new light, introduced new characters that you like, introduced new combat, new ways of looking at the game, new everything, and somehow it still felt like the old school games. I mean, like, how else are you gonna top that? Plus, there's no fucking cutscenes. There are cutscenes, but there's no cuts in the scenes. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's seamless.
It's seamless. You just keep on playing, or you just watch it for a little bit, and you play again. Like
what is the problem with it? And what would you?
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with it. The problem with it is, first of all, I have to crawl down a motherfucking chain every time I kick that motherfucker. That's problem number one. It takes me out of it. I'm like, why the fuck is this dude doing that, right? And problem number two is Kratos is a motherfucking god. Some of the puzzles, I know they puzzle, so they have to be that way, but some of them revolve around the fact that Kratos can't jump down there. Motherfucker is 6 feet. What you mean? This motherfucker is a god, cuz it's 6 feet. Like, he can jump down. Just let him, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do puzzles, make sure it's a puzzle to where it seems more realistic. Because this motherfucker can jump down there. Or he can jump up there. He don't need his son to throw a chain down so he can climb up that motherfucker. What you mean?
I mean, it's unrealistic. He is supposed to be at a double jump too. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm going by the past.
Oh, true. Okay. Take that away,
double jump
fine. But if you take away double jump, like, all right, he can't jump. Can he throw the blade into like the wall and pull himself towards it? So he can throw it up in the air and pull himself.
He used to do it every. He used to do it in every game. He used to use a blaze of chaos to climb everywhere, my nigga.
Exactly. That's all. If you're gonna make puzzles, at least make a puzzle fit for the narrative of the game, because it takes me out, right? And let's see if I can come up with anything else.
Nigga. Nigga. No, we're gonna be here all night. We're gonna be here all night with you. Nigga. You crazy hell, nigga. Hold on. Nigga. Find something else.
You know what? Hey, Thraz, I wanted to piggyback off his thing. What if he can throw that motherfucking hammer and do the reverse effect? Instead of that motherfucker coming back to him, he go to it.
Like how Thor does for real, like how Thor actually flies, like he throws the hammer and he just hold on to the hammer. Can't really fly.
That's how he fly.
Yeah, true, yeah, like some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the whole concept of him not being able to jump up or jump down from a short distance is kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like at least make it realistic. If he can't jump no crazy amount of distance, fine. Or there's like lava and shit down there. You know what I mean? But don't let it be 5 feet on some snow and shit. This motherfucker can clear that. I promise. He'll be fine. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
I hear you.
Hey, well, man, you know what?
And shit.
Hey, hey, Rozzy, that's the point of the question, my nigga. You gotta find it. Whether you feel like it's flawless or not, there's always a flaw in something. It could be flawless, it could be perfect. Nigga, my girlfriend is flawless. I love her ass, but Lord knows she ain't perfect, my nigga. Like it is what it is. So it's always something. It's always something with it, my nigga. So, Ian, what's your favorite game, nigga? What would you think about it, nigga?
My favorite would be Bloodborne.
Good pick.
I just love that game, but I like that kind of Dark Soul kind of. It's hard to say what I would have for what I would change. Probably
frame per second.
Yeah, probably more fluent and probably what was.
Damn, was it that perfect? It got you stumped.
I mean, shit. Bloodborne is a good ass motherfucking game, man. It's hard to nitpick it.
Hey, I mean, you could have said titty physics or something.
No, you can't even say that because you can make a female character and have some titty physics. You can't even say that. Plus, you save a hole and she end up in the cathedral.
Nothing on Bloodborne. I got a couple on Bloodborne that I would do.
I'm saying. You can't even say that. You know what I mean?
I will put an easy mode in it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
Crazy.
I'm not no noob, my nigga. But
hey, man, mine would be Neo, man. I got to do Neo. Hey, man, that game, god damn it. The combat in that fucking game is ridiculous.
Yeah.
God, I just feel a lot of people gonna copy that combat it took them a while to come out with that combat system I think the system. I ain't saying the combat.
People say it's a Dark Souls like clone, but I don't really feel that way. The combat in this motherfucker is not the same shit. It is not the same shit.
Yeah. I think fan kind of like me. I love it's that, man. I don't know what it is about that battle system, man. That shit is just once you get to going and learn combos, bro. Oh my god, that shit.
What would you what would you fanboy of the game ass niggas change?
Yo, copyrights.
Damn, I can't think of nothing, man.
I'll give you this. I got one.
It gotta be something.
I got one for you. I got one for you, Big Money.
Yeah.
I wish it was like an actual map narrative instead of us like going from one map and then they show a little cartoon and we go to another map. I wish it was like a full-on narrative where you can actually
full-on open, kind of like Bloodborne in there, right?
Yeah, something like that. Instead of like cutscenes that I have to go through different maps and shit. It ain't really
okay. I can work with that. I can work with that.
I mean, the cutscenes are like I mean, they look good and all, but it's not really that captivating. It takes me out of it a little bit. I was in the middle of whooping motherfuckers. You know what I mean? In a gritty ass world, all of a sudden you show me some cartoon shit, basically. You know what I mean? It just takes me out of it a little bit. I wish I just continue on the whole narrative. You know what I mean? I'm good at this shit, man. You picked the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. The what you call that, Royal, where we go change our stats, like in
the upgrade system.
Yeah, the upgrade system was fucking complicated like a motherfucker to me. Yeah. It was really complicated.
It's a lot of shit. It is a lot of shit, but maybe because there's so much shit. There's so much shit in that bitch, man. I beat the game like twice, and I still haven't figured out what all the stuff in that motherfucker really does. I still don't really know all the stuff in it.
That's a beast of a game, bro.
And 2 is
what
coming
about
out.
You, Thrash?
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Yeah, that shit gonna be off the chain.
Again, my favorite game this generation was easily Persona 5, nigga. Got me fucked up, nigga. Fucking RPG, nigga. Nigga, Persona 5 all day, every day. The shit was put together perfect. Everything from music to motherfucking art style, nigga, to battle system, everything. Story, all that shit. All the characters, lovable, all of them. Titty physics, even the ones who was weird and played on computers a lot, had sex appeal to her in some kind of weird way. My nigga, dirty room having bitch. Still sexy. My nigga. But it was one of the best games. It was one of the best games I played because I'm an RPG guy, nigga, at heart. You know what I'm saying? Blame Wild Arms. Nigga, I'm a nigga in the hood with that shit.
Hey, what are you raving about? What's that fucking game? Neo Genesis or something? What's it? Xeno something, some shit.
Xenosaga?
Yeah, Xenosaga.
On the Switch?
Yeah, it was good. That shit was dope. That was extra dope. I mean,
it was extra dope. But it didn't have shit on Persona 5 or 4 for that matter. And I like all my games, even Uncharted, like with Nadine, like you said, Nadine is nigga, that's my bitch. Like that's my number one. If I had to choose a bitch, it'd be Nadine, nigga. Don't get me over Chloe, nigga. I don't know. I know she kind of low key manly, but it's something about it, like nigga.
What do you know about Vanessa from Virtual Fighter, fam?
You don't fuck Nadine. Nadine fucks you. That's just how it is.
I would take Vanessa from Virtual Fighter over Nadine. I don't know. You know who I'm talking about?
No. No. But the sister?
No, Vanessa from Virtual Fighter.
Hell no, I gotta see her.
From Virtual Fighter. You gotta Google
from Virtual Fighter?
From Virtual Fighter, Vanessa. Look up Vanessa from Virtual Fighter.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I guarantee it. Chat. Go look up Vanessa from Virtual Fighter and say you would not take that over Nadine. I promise you.
That's gonna be. I don't know. That's a fight because Nadine got that. Nadine got them curly hair and them lips.
Realize her accent's better.
Nigga, Nadine.
She got a lot of swag.
Nigga, Nadine got bullet wounds.
That's what I'm talking about, impatient. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Somebody make impatient fire fucking mod in this bitch. He knows what he's talking about.
I'm telling you, nigga. I will break Nadine down. I had that bitch making me eggs, nigga, Benedict, nigga, perfectly, nigga, poached eggs, perfectly poached.
Virtual Fighter Vanessa. Just Google that. Google image that.
Hey, impatient. Already like, yeah, Vanessa fine as fuck, nigga. Yeah. Look, ain't nobody. If y'all really want to get in the fighting game, bitch, nah, it's Ivy, nigga. Ivy, nigga.
For sure. But see, we not comparing. We comparing back females with accents right now, cuz.
I mean, okay, let's go back. Let me get back to Persona. Because we can talk about that shit all day. Because Ivy, that short-haired, sword whip bitch. Oh no, nah. Okay, look. Nah, what I would change about Persona 5 though. Oh damn. I see what y'all mean when y'all couldn't find no flaws. Nah, I would have made it. I would have made the battle system. The battle system was great, damn near perfect. But Persona 4's battle system was better, my nigga, because it was way more deeper. They need to have that. They should have continued to evolve that battle system, my nigga, to where shit was just more animated. Like the people you pick, the characters, more animated, more death moves. Super moves, shit like that.
Wait a minute, good, how far are you in the Octopath, bro? How far are you in the Octopath?
I just got my third person and shit.
So do you think that battle system is better? Have you played that enough to think it's better than that?
No, it's not deeper than Persona. Okay. It's deep. It is deep as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not deeper. Persona is just too deep. It's really deep, but Persona 4 was way deeper than Persona 5 when it comes to the battle system. You know what I'm saying? But it was lovely though. I loved everything about Persona 5. I'm fucking thinking about playing it again. It's one game I haven't even traded in, man. I don't think I'll ever trade that shit in. I'm gonna have to beat that again. Fuck some other bitches, nigga. But yeah, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I see y'all niggas in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? What did one nigga say? That nigga said, I forgot what you said. I can't scroll up. But I was reading y'all niggas shit too, but niggas was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt nobody. It is what it is.
Hey, you was talking about all consoles though, right?
Oh, any console this generation.
Okay.
This generation. I didn't want to make it too complicated. It's too many games. When you say you say any game, I'm like, God damn, no, that's too much. There's some games out. There's some games out there that's like, nah. I mean, Mario Sunshine will make my list. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But that's it though, nigga. It's in this shit, guys. I got some shit to do. I got shit to do. I'll be on the late night Battlefield, my nigga, later and shit. Niggas just hit me up, nigga, ask me if we getting on or what. So nigga,
yeah, I'm gonna come stop down and check y'all out.
Yeah, we're gonna do that late night stage fright.
I got shit to do in the morning, cause I can't.
I know. I understand. It's only I understand. Indeed, my nigga. Go ahead and do your outro then, Mister. I got shit to do in the morning, ass.
Yeah, I already know, man. Roll Flush, Draco Rex, Asian Gambit, and I'm still saying Vanessa over Nadine. Nadine bad too, but I'm saying Vanessa. I'm just saying.
Hey, do Vanessa got ass over Chloe though?
I'm saying plus white haircuts. When's the last time you see a black chick with white haircuts?
Don't be ridiculous. Google this bitch.
Don't be ridiculous.
Hey, man, Virtual Fighter 5.
Virtual Fighter 5.
Craig got to go.
Look up Virtual Fighter 5 Vanessa, cuz. And she has an English accent. Get out of here, cuz. Come on.
I don't know. English accent.
Yes, sir.
What was her accent? Was she Puerto Rican or something?
Not like a soft ass one, like a gangster ass fucking British accent.
Oh, British?
Yeah.
Oh, that Vanessa. She was sexy.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I mean, she had the. Nah, I can't say over.
For sure. I bet you she beat the shit out of Nadine, though. I bet you she beat the shit out of Nadine.
No, I
bet you she would. I bet you she would put 13 hit combos on her.
Nadine got hands, bro. Nadine got hands, man. She got hands, bro.
Nadine fight Nathan Drake. Fucking Vanessa fighting super soldiers around the world and shit, cuz. Come on, cuz. She fight masters. Come on now.
Let me show these niggas this manly bitch you talking about with. Nadine. Yeah, she's sexy though. She got her moments, nigga. We'll say that. Hold on, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up, nigga. Y'all talking about some goddamn.
Nigga. She look better in game though. This shit is fucked up. But anyways, Roll Flush, Draco Rex, Asian Gambit. Good night, folks. We'll see y'all Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Hey, this big money. We thank y'all for coming out. Like always, other family members couldn't get here, but we love y'all, bruh. We miss y'all. See y'all on Tuesday. And we love everybody that fuck with us hard out there, man. Like I said, make sure y'all go check everybody content out. You can't do nothing but love these guys, bruh. Make sure y'all fuck with us hard and keep fucking with us hard. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Go ahead, Ian. Do your thing. While I show these niggas Nadine. I don't know if she beat Nadine though, cuz. I don't know.
Nadine got hands, bro. Nadine got hands.
Cute, God. She cute.
Mean, when was the last time Nadine fighting a martial arts master?
I mean, she got on a little white lipstick. She got on the white lipstick. I give her that. But Nadine though, nigga, hold on. You got it fucked up. We got life fucked up. Hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga.
Hey, why is she so light skinned in this picture, man?
I don't know, nigga. She white.
Nah. No, she dark as fuck in the game, man. Why is she so light skinned in the picture?
Hey, how you spell Nadine on it? How the fuck did you spell it weird or something? It ain't spelled how it sound, is it?
Nadine. That's how I would spell it. Nadine. I don't fucking know, man.
Me neither, nigga. I'm about to I don't know. Nah, it's like nigga, hold on. Let me get some decent pictures of these bitches, and we can do a comparison side by side.
Hey, Thread, do you know the rating for Octopath out there now? Like, is it above 80?
Oh no, for sure. It's in the 90s for sure.
Damn.
Oh no, God. Ooh, look. She looked like nigga. That's a nigga. Oh fuck, nigga. Oh, I didn't want to see.
Bro, I didn't know you like those turn-based games like that. I thought you were just hooking over Persona. I didn't know you, because this is turn-based, right?
Y'all ain't gonna let Ian do his outros?
Oh no, he could. Go ahead. I'm just looking up Nadine and shit.
Sorry about that, Ian. Sorry about that, brother.
They keep showing the motherfucking the screen and shit. Cause I don't want to see the video, but I want to hit that. How much it costs? Look at the Scar game.
Hey, but
Orchid
ain't black though, is she? Black Orchid is Asian.
Who?
Doesn't count.
Oh yeah, Asian girls don't count.
Yeah.
Nah. That's fucked up.
Because Black Orchid is too bad. Like she's too bad.
Y'all, my power about to run out on the pad, bro. I love y'all, bro.
For sure.
Talk to you later, okay?
Hey, this real life Nadine right here, nigga. For the record, nigga. That's how she really looked, though, nigga. Nigga, bad, nigga, stupid, nigga. It's stupid sexy, nigga. She is sexy in real life, That's the Nadine I'd smash. The human, nigga, stupid.
The human version look better though.
Ooh, she do. And she got them eyes. Damn, Nadine. Jesus.
They fucked up her lips in the digital version, man.
Yeah, they did.
Look at it, you know what I'm saying? Look at human Nadine. Fine as fuck.
Compared to this bitch. Oh, she cute too, though. She cute. She got the little baby titty physics. But damn. I don't know. Anyway, go ahead, Ian. Do y'all draw? I thought I'd just get that in there. Okay? Make sure that we have an understanding of an understanding.
Ian ain't even here no more.
That nigga sleep already? I don't know then, cuz. King Thrash Gaming. Nigga, y'all niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I had to show off Nadine. Y'all niggas know what it is, my nigga. Look, Vidit. Big head ass nigga. Oh, you done playing with your brother, nigga? Let's do what we do, though, my nigga. Holla at y'all niggas later. We got some shit to take care of and shit. Ian sleep. So we gonna hurry up and hang up while he's still on so he can be still online and then get back on like where y'all at. But holla at y'all niggas. We'll be on next week for sure. I'm doing a late night. I don't know if Royal coming out with another video or Big Money gonna do some streaming or whatever, but I mean, I doubt it, nigga. But we'll holler at y'all niggas later, my nigga. Thanks for coming to the Roundtable Podcast. Thank y'all. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck
no,
all
I'm
you bitch
working
ass
on a
niggas.
video right now for Daniel Marson request. So I'm working on one right now. It's just a dear to my heart subject, so it's taking me longer than usual. So I'm trying to get this shit right.
So he got a video he working on that's gonna come out right, nigga. Thank you coming out. Cool. Fuck you, Arian. Fuck you too. Chili Hog. Fuck you, Daniel. You the homie. Fuck you, nigga. No, especially impatient bitch ass. Nigga owe me $10, nigga. How the fuck you gonna ask me to loan you $10 so you can get you an Xbox game, nigga? They ain't even got games. I know you went to go buy some weed with it, nigga. It's all good though.
Oh, I agree with you, Chili Hog though. Chloe over Nadine. For sure, Chloe over Nadine.
Chloe over Nadine, yeah. I mean, with the ass, I mean, and then the Indian, whatever the fuck she is.
Man, the accent, the ass.
Yeah. She winning. She winning. Fuck y'all niggas though, nigga. We out. I'll let y'all niggas later.
Change the whole game and shit, man. All right.